to my edges or something.
You want to go do it?
No, it's fine. I don't know what to do with it. I need some edge control. I'm just looking bestie.
Well, I'm telling you that we live.
Huh?
I'm telling you that we live.
Okay.
I was just telling you.
Okay.
Because I know it makes it not seem like you live until people are in here, but
we already live. So they hear me saying I'm busty, and disgusting.
Hey JB, what's up? Hershey eats good. Hey Sasha. Hey Tanisha. What's up, dear Renee? Hey Shantavia. What's up, Muffin Booty? Hey Sasha. What's up, Awu? Hey Amber. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's up?
Any updates on my seasonings? There's bullshit going on, to be honest with you. I hope to be restocked this month, but it might be next month because of some delays. What's up, Sunshine? Hey Alicia. Hey Marsha. What's up, Jamie?
Hey y'all.
Hey Romeo. What's up, Shalana? Hey God's chosen one. What's up, y'all? Y'all are truly my faves. Hey, y'all. What's up, Chloe? How you doing? Hey, Rain. What's going on? Hey, Cynthia. Hello from Oklahoma City.
Hey, y'all. From Oklahoma City?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm. What's up? Happy Friday to y'all. How y'all week been? Hey, Stacy. What's going on? How you doing?
Mm-hmm. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Leoma? How you doing? Hey, Cecilia. And finally pregnant, guys, after trying for years. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, Sasha. Cheers to you, Sasha. Cheers, cheers, cheers to you. Okay, I will keep up with that. Definitely with the jalapeno seasoning. Have you tried it before? I'm just curious. Yeah, I'll be restocked soon, you guys. I'm having an issue right now with the label company. And I'm trying to be, I feel like I've been patient. It's been a month and they have not given me my labels yet. So whatever. What's up, Melissa? You loving the DMV? That's my stomping ground. Yeah, I'm having a good time out here. I'll tell you what, this weather is tripping me out. The weather is tripping me out. I started a mukbang channel on my other account. Congratulations on your channel. Thank you, Rain. Greetings, ladies. Welcome to the weekend. Okay, welcome.
Happy Friday.
What's up, Kaylee? Or I'm sorry, Kylie. How you doing? I haven't, but I love jalapeno flavor, and I've heard great reviews on it. Oh, okay, I can't wait for you to try it. What's up, Destiny? What's going on? How you doing? Happy Friday, GP fam. Hey, Gina, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
So I can see that YouTube is not sending out my notifications. I could just tell that they're not going out. So I'm gonna complain like I always do. Because YouTube, I know y'all watching. So I'm just saying, why y'all just can't fix the notifications? Like, just send them out. That's all that any content creator wants, is just for notifications to go out. Yeah. That's it. That's all I want. That's all. I think that's reasonable. I think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? So yes, please get a live a thumbs up on your way in. That would be great. Thank you so much. Me and Laura been together. It's definitely been over 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been having a great time.
How's our 2 weeks been together, babe?
We've been having fun. What you think?
It's been fun. I'm having a good time. I'm great to know they are not sending notifications at all. They're not. So hopefully for those, I know people were hitting me up like when y'all going live. Hopefully they eventually make it in. I'm glad you guys are here. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. What's up, Snakes? What's going on? How you doing? What's up? Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you.
Y'all look so relaxed and refreshed. That's how I feel.
We just been chilling.
I've been getting a lot of sleep, y'all. I've been getting a lot of sleep on day. I've been getting a lot of sleep.
Yep. Me too.
What are you ladies sipping on? We got some bourbon and some lemonade. Mm-hmm. And it's actually really good together.
It is really good. I ain't gonna lie.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really good. I got a notification. Okay. So I know some of them are going up. I can tell they're not going out. Laura been switching the hair up. Love, what y'all drinking? I'm doing bourbon tonight. We got some bourbon tonight too.
Thank you, Chloe.
Yep.
I be trying all the different type of stuff, but I just rolled out of bed. But it's cool though. We coming to y'all, natural.
All natural, okay? Can I get a hey from Laura? Can you say hey to Snakes? Say hey to Snakes. It seems y'all been together for a long time because you click so well together. That's true. We do have really good chemistry.
We have good vibes.
Yeah, we do. Hey, Colette, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, Renee, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Armida, what's up? How are you? She said, yes, girl, do it. What y'all got planned for the weekend? We are working all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We got work all weekend. So
basically, yeah.
I was supposed to fly out tomorrow, but I'm flying out on Monday, and we working all weekend. So she looks different. This is a new relationship. Different from when?
I think it's a running joke.
Yeah. I don't know if you're being. Maybe you're not. She might not be being facetious. She might be serious. Because somebody else asked me that too. No, this is the same person I've been with for the last 7 months.
Yeah. I just got different hairstyle.
We've been together for 7 months, so now it's the same person. Love the all natural. I'm sorry for your loss, Tanisha. I missed whatever was said, but I am sorry for your loss.
Yes.
And your family, friends or family. I'm not sure what happened. I got to work 12 hours Saturday and Sunday. Damn, that's a long time. It's her hair. Yeah, people have been like, I got a few messages. People was like, so, Rhonda, you seem to be bouncing around. I'm like, no, it's the same person. She the same person. I just made a TikTok viral food mukbang video and an ASMR ice video. My kids are gone, so I'll be working and chilling all weekend. I heard that. Oh, she lost her aunt. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I think your grandfather just passed away too.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry to hear that. This bourbon lemonade combination is really like so good. I don't remember it being as good when we had it the last time.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's good though.
It's like refreshing.
Mm-hmm. It is very refreshing. Dude, YouTube is so fucking shady. And I hate to complain, y'all, but it's really irritating. Like, it is. It's very, very irritating. Give me 1 second. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, okay. I just want to look at something. What's up, Sandra? What's up? How you doing? How are you? Hey, Fifi. What's happening? We just started. We just went live. Mm-hmm. It's like 7 minutes in. What's up, Purple Haze?
Yeah, we just started.
Hey, Jacelyn. What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. That made me chuckle. Queens can switch their hair up. Calm down, y'all. It's Laura. Yeah, it's the same person. Same person. Promise.
You know, Black women, we just do so many different things with our hair. Mm-hmm. Trial and error. We try different styles. So just have fun with it.
That's right. What's up, Kayla? Ronnie, did you get a new tattoo? No. Just the same tattoo I've had. I'm ready to have a sleeve. I know that. I'm definitely
Are you going to get it on this arm? Or?
Yeah, I want it on my left arm.
Yeah. I want to keep all my tattoos like on one arm.
Yeah. Jason said she enjoyed the Q&A that we did.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Appreciate you guys. Have to switch it up sometimes. Oh, good. Hey, y'all, Laura, it's always nice to see you too. I'm very serious. She's not the one from 2019 not being messy, fan. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a different relationship. Yeah,
yeah, I wasn't here in 2019.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that you're being messy. I'm saying that I've gotten a few people who have asked if Laura is the same person that I've been with recently.
Because my hair. But yeah, no, I wasn't here in 2019.
Yeah. Y'all bring something special to YouTube. No drama, no mess. I love it. No, we ain't no drama.
We just be chilling. Rolling with the homies.
There ain't gonna never be no drama. Now we may speak on topics, so like that. Speaking of which, you just talked about Black women and hair. I know y'all been hearing the whole bonnet conversation. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about that. I feel like I wanted us to chime in on that, baby, because we are women who get our hair done. We try. Well, I mean, I don't do a whole lot to my hair, right. But when I do my hair, because look, when I get my locks done professionally, it could be $200 to $250. So I like to keep my style protected. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the money that I paid as well. So we were going to talk about that and give our opinion about the bonnet situation.
Yep.
Around everything. Y'all make a very nice couple that represents good in the LGBT community. Salute.
Oh, thank you. And
Happy Pride. Happy Pride, y'all.
Happy Pride, family.
Yep. Happy Pride. And that's the reason why I shared my relationship, because it is a positive, fun, healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was very important. What's up, Ashley? So I don't know if you guys haven't heard, some of y'all might not be on social media like that, but I'm sure y'all have heard about like how they are going in on Black women about wearing their bonnets specifically to the airport. I think that was the main issue, was Black women wearing their bonnet to the airport. And I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't think it's tacky. I don't think it's ghetto. I don't think it's any of those things, And I understand that Monique was speaking out on it. And, Laura and I were talking, you made a really good point about this is also coming from a woman who can get hair and makeup wherever she goes. If she goes on the set, if she goes wherever, she can hire hair and makeup. Yep. And we just everyday people, you know what I'm saying, to pay our hard-earned money to get our hair done when we going on vacation. I don't see anything wrong with you protecting your hair while you're gone.
And I also think that we have to think about like the things that we call ghetto and be really careful of that, because Black women, we're the trendsetters. Everything that we do that they tell us, that's the thing that's frustrating. The things that we do that they tell us as ghetto, you'll see it in the next couple months in Vogue, and Kim Kardashian and Kylie are doing it, and it's not ghetto anymore. You know, the baby hairs and this, oh, that's not ghetto when somebody else do it. So it's like, stop policing what we do, like, because you don't know.
Yeah, and even if you think it's ghetto, that's fine. Keep it to yourself. But you thinking I'm ghetto has nothing to do with me protecting my hair that I paid $300 for, and I'm going to a whole other country, and nobody in this country can do my hair, and I want to look nice while I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see anything wrong with it, because you know what? I don't wear a bonnet, you guys, but when I get my hair done, I wear a scarf usually when I'm in the airport, and I have like a hood on or whatever. And some people may think it's ghetto. I don't know, but you don't know my experience with my locks. For me, if anybody's had locks, it's very easy for the lint and little small fucking particles to get caught up in the hair. So I don't usually have a problem with this part of my hair. It's usually the top part of my hair where there's always lint and shit in my hair. So I put my scarf on, especially when I'm in an airplane, because it's all kind of stuff going on. You're around all these people, and I put a hood on, you know? So I don't need nobody telling me that that's ghetto, because I'm looking out for my locks. And it's just, if you've never dealt with locks, like when little pieces, particles get into your hair, it's just annoying dealing with that shit, you know? So anyways, that's how I feel about it.
Christina said, me either. I don't mind wearing a bonnet, especially if it's super early. I'm just running somewhere real quick. Right. Like, I just don't. You in the airport, you trying to make sure you get to your destination looking cute. I'm not gonna be, sitting on my seat in the airport, and when I get to my destination, my hair is ruined. Like, no.
And that's the thing. Like, I get it. Like, I mean, I grew up with the era of look presentable when you go out. You need to do this. You need to do that. But so much has changed, you know. And that's what a bonnet was made for, to protect hair. So I'm gonna protect my hair. I don't even wear bonnets, but I'm just saying, if I did, I don't need nobody telling me what I can and can't do.
And every generation had their thing, because I feel like the older generation, it was the rollers. Right. And how many Black grandmas we seen going out with their rollers, those little pink rollers with the dents.
That's a good point. We done seen plenty of Black mamas, aunties, grannies going to the store in their rollers. You're absolutely right. And I mean, does that necessarily mean you ghetto? It's just, I was in the middle of cooking some macaroni and cheese, and I needed some butter, and I had to go get it. And I wasn't going to take my hair out to do it, because it already took me 45 minutes to put the goddamn rollers in anyway. You get what I'm saying? So also too, like, for people who don't understand the experience of what it takes to maintain Black hair, you definitely, I feel like it's hard for you to have an opinion about something you don't even understand the struggle, the time, the money, the effort, all of that. You can't chime into something that you can't relate to. So it's very easy to call something ghetto that you don't know nothing about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So see, I wear my bonnet because I usually have to fix my hair daily. So if I need to run out quick,
you just got to do it. Monique delivered that message in the robe. So exactly, that's true.
And the thing with Monique is such a touchy topic, because I do feel like, because after the whole Netflix thing, she's not the most popular person. When it came to the whole Netflix thing, people were kind of making fun of her and all this other stuff. I do like Monique, but again, like, read the room. And the whole blanket statement thing, like, for example, it just made me think of the Bill Cosby thing when he was talking about pull your pants up. Like, all that respectability, whatever, like, politics, let's let it go.
Purple Haze is I'll be honest, about 10 years ago, I used to think it was ghetto because of how I was brought up. But now in 2021, I realize that the bonnet is a damn bonnet. It doesn't equate to ghetto. Not at all. It don't mean you don't have class. It don't mean you don't have a career. It don't mean you're not educated. It don't mean none of that. And that's unfortunate that because I'm protecting my hair, that I have to be reduced down to being classified as ghetto. And there's nothing wrong being ghetto either. Like, to be honest with you, I love some ghetto shit, to be honest with you. But I'm saying, like, it's not fair to be reduced down to something because all I'm simply doing is protecting my $250 hairstyle. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Minding my business on a plane ticket that I bought, on a trip that I paid for, and I'm taking my nice hairstyle with me. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, what is ghetto? And I just feel like if there's probably other cultures who they may not call it a bonnet, but they have something that they cover their hair where, you know what I'm saying? But when we do it, it's ghetto.
It's ghetto. Yeah. It's very ghetto, So anyway, that's how I feel about it. I feel like I just am not here for nobody policing what somebody is doing with their hair and what works best for them. Because again, if we all taking a trip, let's say we going to Greece or whatever, you think I'm gonna find somebody to do my locks in Greece? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get those things done before we go.
And I just don't think that celebrities understand like kitchen table talk versus making a public blanket statement.
Right.
If you're a public figure, you have a lot of followers, you have to be more careful about the things you broadcast in a blanket statement about a group of people.
Exactly.
Send it to your group chat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you want a girl, I just saw somebody, she look ghetto as hell. Send it to your group chat, sis. Not on Instagram, and you have all them followers.
Yeah, what's up, Pamela? What's going on? Exactly. I had to educate myself. Others should do the same. She needed to mind her business. I feel like Black women get it from every angle. Men, women, we get it from every angle. It's always somebody that got something to say about Black women, which is unfortunate. And again, coming from a place of Monique, you could fly your hair person with you. We can't. You know what I'm saying? You can fly your hair person wherever you going with you. You can bring your glam team with you. We can't. We have to get that stuff done before we travel and we go places.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm dropping $250 on a hairstyle, I'm gonna wear whatever I need to wear to make sure my shit look good.
Mm-hmm.
Because you also don't know what I'm doing when I go to my destination. I might be working. I might have a photo shoot. I might be creating content. I might be doing all kind of shit. And I want to look nice when I touch down. I don't want to have to worry about, girl, what I'm gonna do with my hair. I'm scrambling looking for shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, nobody want to do that.
Hey y'all, all the new people coming
Anyway,
in.
Hey Sylvia, what's going on? The airport should be a pass. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Shit.
I don't.
And I'm gonna be asleep anyway. You get what I'm saying? So you should be minding your business. Yeah, go ahead. You should be either reading your book, minding your business. Me being in this bonnet is not bothering you. Is all I'm saying. It ain't bothering you. Anyways, y'all. If my hair is not combed and I have to go out, I'll wear a scarf, African style, and I feel like royalty. Exactly. Put on a what is it called, baby?
I wear Ankara fabric. Exactly. I tie my hair up and I call it a day.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with that. That don't mean you ghetto because you're doing that. You know what I mean? But anyway, we wanted to talk about that. Yeah, the girls we're referring to were always at Walmart and wearing PJs, but I'm still wrong for assuming they were ghetto. I don't assume anybody is ghetto because I don't know anything about you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't see some shit of like that's some ghetto ass shit, but I just send it to my group chat or laugh with the person I'm with, like look at this shit. But I don't get online and be like,
that's true. I'm not gonna tear nobody down.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna tear nobody down. I might talk shit in my group chat. That's the problem. Have close friends that you could tell shit to. Everybody don't need to know your non-politically correct thoughts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So. Anyways, I just want to talk about that because, again, I don't have a bonnet, but I wear the hell out of my scarf. I do. And I am not ashamed, and I'm not going to stop wearing it either. It don't matter.
And I love God's chosen geese. I don't know what ghetto means. And that's funny because even the word ghetto, like, it wasn't originated coming from African Americans or Black people in general, the word itself. So I don't know how we got associated with ghetto, but it wasn't even used to describe us. No, so that's just so interesting.
I've seen a couple come in Home Depot in pajamas, slippers, and a robe. Now, that's just damn wrong. I'm not here to judge. If that's what you want to do, I don't know what led you to do it. I don't know if you're in an unsafe environment and why you couldn't get dressed. I don't know why you in there in pajamas. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what your life is, so I'm not going to judge nobody. That's your shit. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I've worn pajamas, pants out before. I worn pajama pants out, white t-shirt, running to go grab something real quick. I don't want anybody. I mean, you could classify me as ghetto if you'd like to, but I am who I am, and I'm running out to going to get what I'm going to get. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
Yep. And I don't know about y'all, but where I'm from, you go to the store with your bonnet on, your scarf, whatever. You still you still that thing. You still that girl. It don't matter.
Yeah, exactly. And AK said Monique was building us up. She said, give yourself a chance. I have a chance. That's the thing. Like, what I wear in the airport doesn't take away all the things that I've done. It doesn't take away my heart. It doesn't take away my values. It doesn't take away what I've created. It don't take away none of that. And it doesn't. And the thing about it is, we already in a world where Black women gonna be judged and be treated the worst anyway. We already know that. So, I mean, it don't take away from nothing I've created, in my opinion. That's how I feel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm going to take care of my hair. But again, this is also coming from a woman who has a hair and makeup team. You get what I'm saying? So
right, where you could wake up in the morning on your way to the airport and have somebody do your stuff.
You can also fly your person with you. You get what I'm saying? You can travel with the person who can take care of your hair while you're gone for 3 weeks. I can't. You know what I'm saying? So put yourself in everyday people's shoes. And I get it because you haven't been an everyday person in a while. So you may be a little disconnected from certain things.
And I agree. To each his own. Bottom line. Like, if you think, you don't want to go to the airport in a bonnet,
then don't. Yeah.
Then don't.
Exactly.
But you can't police what one else wants to do.
That's how I agree with that. Artist says everyone has some kind of ghetto in them. A bonnet, a scarf doesn't make you ghetto or mean you're ghetto. Every race has a ghetto in them. Some people wear socks and sandals and people think that's ghetto. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be whatever you think it is. Exactly. I wear house shoes to the store at times. Exactly. To find out. I do too. It's a quick run to the store. So be it. I don't wear my house shoes out too because I just want to grab something real quick. I'm not about to get dolled up to run to the store. I'm just not. I'm just not. A bonnet doesn't describe what type of person I am, and a bonnet doesn't define me. Exactly.
It doesn't. It definitely
What's
doesn't.
up? What's going on, Muck? What's up? Hi, Monique, you really need to shut the fuck up. I love it. Muck came in like, let me say some shit. But it's true. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're not an everyday person. You're not. Yeah. That's just the truth. You're not. Like Monique been getting money for a long time, I would imagine. You're not just an everyday person like we out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, you don't even know what it took me to get my appointment, number one. Got my appointment, dropped $250 for it. And if I'm going to be gone for a week and a half, I'm definitely protecting my shit. However I see fit. You know what I'm saying? And people want to record and put that shit on Instagram, then do it.
Yep.
What's up, Zara? What's going on? When will you collaborate with Steph and Tasha? I'm not sure. I get both sides. I give what Monica's saying, but I agree it's a personal preference and their own business. Yeah, I feel like she just could have chose something else to talk about us as Black women, to build us up and talk about being a queen and all that kind of stuff. She could have took a different approach.
A way different.
She could have took a different approach. And just some stuff. I think that it's really important to pick and choose your battles. That's what's important. So like Laura said, put that shit in the group chat. Don't be making a video about that shit. And then you mad everybody dragging you online about it. Come with the territory. We drinking Evan Williams, y'all. This is some of the best affordable bourbon in the game, y'all. This bourbon is really, really good.
It's good.
It's really good. Like a big bottle of this is like $20. I'm talking about the big bottle. This bottle is like $13, $14. Really good. And I'll tell you how you know it's good. When we were in Tampa, we went to an entire whiskey bar. And several drinks were made with this.
Yeah, they did have that on the menu.
Several drinks. This is really good. So if you see Evan Williams and you want to try a bourbon, you want something affordable, it doesn't give you a headache.
It's bomb with lemonade.
It's really good with lemonade. Evan Williams is really, really good. So just putting that out there. Anyways, Wild Turkey 101. I never had Wild Turkey before. Have you?
I've had it. It's good too.
It's good too? Okay. I was at the doctor and this white couple had PJs. And she's like, it's none of my business. Exactly. You know? Yeah. No. We're drinking it with lemonade, Ashley. Think about it. Monique got y'all talking about her in her world that makes her relevant. Probably. And that's maybe why she was talking shit. Probably. You don't know how educated or accomplished I am in a bonnet. That's the thing. I don't necessarily like the bonnet myself, but don't get online and tear people down. But which, and this, you know what? And it could have been a publicity thing the whole time.
It could have been.
Like for her to want to be relevant or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Could be. And mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. But I will say this is that I'm bringing it up because she ain't the only person to think that shit is what I'm saying. Like, it was a lot of people on Twitter talking about, well, Black women need to stop doing this. And now everybody telling Black women not to do it or we're not Black women because people are always telling Black women what we need to be doing all the time.
Also, there's things that you do or you don't do that you believe are, right or wrong, whatever. That is, I don't know. I just think the biggest thing, why do people care what other people are doing? I don't care.
I don't know.
Girl, if you want to wear whatever, it don't do me never mind. I don't care. It don't bother me.
Yeah. And it says on the flip side, everybody is not vacationing. Someone could be flying to a funeral, could be, or the moment of distress and being distraught. I'm putting a bonnet on. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You could be doing anything.
I'm just not that invested with
I'm not either. Doing. I'm not. If you ain't bothering me, baby, I'm not bothering you. You do your thing. I'm cool with that. You respect my space. We sit next to each other. That's all I ask for. That's it. And we're coming from a place as queer people where people want to be in our business about that too. What you need to be doing, what you should be doing. This is what lesbians should do.
Why do people care who people decide to be in love with?
I don't get it.
Who they decide to lay down with, what you decide to wear. You ain't.
Everybody want to talk. Everybody got a fucking opinion about everything. I don't get it. It's too much. Hey, cousin.
Hey, y'all.
Good to see you. What about men wearing their pants sagging? Why are we always talking about women? It's always about women. Everything always default to women. Always. Always, always, always.
And it's always Black women. Because I think, what's that guy that be telling, he is wild.
Oh, that's Kevin Samuels?
Kevin Samuels?
Oh, the what is it? The high, a low value woman, high value woman?
How value man.
Oh, high value man. Oh,
First of all, also women call into his show, Kevin Samuels. Like, you know what type of guy he is. Like, he been calling women, black women, running backs.
Yes.
He's like, oh, you big as a football player. Like,
and you know what he be saying? So he be like, well, he makes 6 figures. You shouldn't be worried about what time he come home at night. You shouldn't be worried about him being faithful. I'm like, what? What kind of fucking trash is this? Like, and not to mention, Kevin Samuels, he look like a homosexual man, in my opinion. I think he's a homosexual. And not that makes him any less of a man, but what I'm saying is you also aren't being honest about who you are. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, if y'all don't know who he is, y'all ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, he's wild. If you look him up,
y'all ain't missing nothing.
He's wild. He's talking some wild stuff. And I'm like, why people call in just to be... I'm not calling in somebody's show for you to disrespect me.
No.
And call me no linebacker because we're going to fight.
People need to just back off and stop bashing others, especially women bashing when we need to build each other. But I'm telling you, you know how much further along we can get in life if everybody just minded their own fucking business. Like, I'm just saying, if you're not offending me, you're not hurting me or disrespecting me, there's really nothing for me to say to you. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I don't care how you're spending your money, whatever. There's nothing for me to say to you. You know, like, I don't just insert myself in people's lives. I don't do that because there's so much other shit in my own life that I can be worried about.
Let me say this, what I realized, and this is kind of getting on topic to another topic. What I realized in the pandemic, celebrities, what?
He got caught in bed with a man, Kevin Samuels. I ain't surprised.
I'm not surprised. But celebrities in general, y'all, they're out of touch with reality. They're in a whole nother bracket. And so they try to make relatable content like, oh, yeah, they're going to film me on this one.
No,
and it's like, I remember people were dragging Keke Palmer because she was like, said something about food stamps. Like, I don't know how y'all getting food stamps and still buying seafood and crab legs and all this other stuff. And they're like, girl, when the last time you've been on food stamps? Stop trying to police what people that you not like. Stop.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. You so out of touch with reality because you've been making 6 figures for years. You've been a millionaire for years. You don't know what the fuck it's like to be an everyday person like that.
Right. Like, Monique, you from Baltimore, but it's been a while since you've been around the way, girl. You don't out of touch with everyday life.
Yeah, and I don't care if you go home and visit your family. That doesn't mean you automatically connect to the everyday life of people. You know what I'm saying? But ain't that food though? Exactly, it is food. So if a motherfucker want to go buy crab legs, I'm not gonna police you and tell you that you can't. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you don't deserve crab legs because if you are getting any type of assistance, that don't mean that.
And let me say this on the whole assistance thing, and we talked about this last night. I think if you're a black person in America, take all that shit. Everything that we get, assistance, whatever, is not a bad thing. The government, reparations, use it.
Your face when you said it. What? Wait. What did Hopeful said? Opinion requires the lowest form of human knowledge as it requires no accountability or understanding. People most times need to keep their low vibrations to themselves. I agree with that. Okay, I agree with that.
And also to say, like, this is what I choose to do is not wear a bonnet. What you choose to do is something different. You have to preface with that because everybody ain't you.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Bubbles? What's going on? How you doing? Happy Friday, you guys. If you haven't given a live a thumbs up, please be sure to do so. So let me ask you guys another question, okay? Would you guys date someone who was in between jobs? Would you date someone who was in between jobs? And please tell me why or why not. I would love to know why or why not. Would you date somebody who's in between jobs? What's up, Mookie? I'm home from Mexico. Came home today. Wedding was amazing. Oh, I'm glad everything was nice just because I'm financially stable. Okay. No, because they wouldn't go home. Bubble said they trying to post up. I'm cool on that shit. Baby, would you date somebody in between jobs?
Oh, yeah, because I've been in between jobs before. So I think you just have to know what is the circumstances. Like, in between jobs doesn't mean, like, people just hear that and just be like, oh, no. But sometimes in between jobs, I mean, you don't know the situation.
Right. So Victoria says if they have a vision and a plan, yes, as long as he is looking, I will deal with it for a little while, depending on if that person is honest or not sure. But it depends on if there's a constant thing for them. No, figure it out before you start dating. Okay.
Well, okay. So, okay. You know, who said, let me see, figure it out before you start dating?
Chloe said that.
Chloe. Okay. So now you made me think.
Thank you, Keisha. Have a good night.
So, Chloe, I kind of agree with you in the sense of dating does require some form of money. So it's not a judgment thing when I date somebody who is between jobs. It's more of a dating does require money, though. It is expensive. I mean, you get a drink, I get a drink.
Right.
And it starts to add up.
I would date to continue to date someone in between jobs. They need to have a plan, though. Having to ensure at least they have options. Maybe they're figuring out what's best for them and taking the time to evaluate that shows you care about the situation you put yourself in. As long as they trying to look, I'm okay with it. Conversations and Podcast Network. Salute. What's going on? How you doing? So this is what I think. I think it depends, because I think it's very easy for our minds to go to the fact that somebody don't have money because they're in between jobs. The person might have also planned that if they weren't happy or if certain things didn't happen in their job that they were in, that they were going to move on, But that doesn't mean they might have a very hefty savings account. Right. They could have a side hustle going on. It could be a number of things. And I'm going to assume that if you put yourself out there actively dating, that you have money to contribute towards dating. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because even if you're dating on a budget, there's still money involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't date at all. You got to pay money.
But I also think people don't be like I think telling someone you're between jobs, though, it is a stigma. I think if you went on a first date with someone and they're like, oh, I'm in between jobs right now, a lot of women may not call the person back on the second date.
That's true. What's going on, William? Heaven said, wait, don't in between jobs mean you have options, mean you trying to decide one or the other? That's what I thought it meant. It could mean that you left one situation.
That could mean that too.
It could mean that you have options. It could mean that you left one thing looking for something else. You're actively looking. You're actively searching. Maybe you feel like you don't want to work for 6 months. That could be it. It could be a number of things, I think.
But I think the common definition that people assume is that you're not working.
Wait, Chloe said right, that's true too. But these niggas out here lying. According to Twitter, the men definitely out here lying. I'm not trying to male bash, but the women be going in on Twitter. That's why I love Twitter so much.
And also, let me say this too. I think for the people who date men out there too, you gotta be creative as well. Yeah. If you're saying that you're in between jobs, but you want to date, then you must be coming up with the picnics and the other creative stuff, because nobody finna sit up in your apartment all day because you love movies. I don't care. I know you a movie buff, but I'm not doing that all day. So you better think of a creative way. You better go on a hike, a trail, something.
And okay, so Ashley said people leave their job for plenty of reasons, but if they're always leaving their job, that is a sign of inconsistency. It's not necessarily about what's in their account. Jamie said money is not a huge factor to me, though, to be honest. It just can't be ongoing. I feel that. I agree. They looking for a mama. Listen, that's what a lot of women are saying too. They're like, look, I sat back, I went to therapy, I talked to some of my homegirls, and I realized I've been out here raising the men that I'm in a relationship with. That's what a lot of women have said on Twitter, y'all. Yeah. Twitter is the GOAT in terms of relationship topics. I don't care what nobody say. This is why I'm single as fuck. Yes, I would, because I've been in between jobs. I know how that is. They have to have some kind of money. I'll even help him if he wanted the help.
Let me say, you know what matters to me more than in between jobs?
What? What's up, Catherine?
You can't know how to not apply to jobs. Like, there's people out there. No, I'm not being funny. You in between jobs, you don't got no resume though. Your resume is outdated. You don't know how to apply to stuff. You don't know about a CV, a cover letter. So it's just like, no, that's not gonna work. Because you in between jobs and you're like, oh, babe, can you apply for me? No, I can't.
What's up, Tanya? Have a good weekend, Marsha. What's up, Rika? No, I feel you. I agree. You do have to. You obviously got to put. Because look, let's keep it a buck. Applying for jobs is a job. That shit takes a lot of time. Yes. So clearly you have to have your shit together in terms of whatever you're trying to do. And let me say this too. You might also be somebody that's on some entrepreneurial effort. Maybe you're trying to take this time, like, you know what? I planned for this. I got the money to hold me for like 2 years. And I'm trying to start a business. I could even support that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be flicking my bean until the death, to the death of me. Unless you remember, dating isn't marriage or such a comment. I'm going to change its effect. Okay. Oh gosh, a whole job. Yes. I don't need him to have money to do things. Just pay what bills you have coming in. We could go stargazing while getting to know each other. You don't need to blow up money you do not have on dates. Okay.
And let me tell you about an experience I had. I went on a double date once with a friend. I went on a double date, and the person we went on a double date with, like, at the end of the day, like, so her date was paying for her stuff, and my date was just like, all right, we're going to split the bill. Now, you know, I'm classy or whatever. I didn't say anything. I was like, cool, like, pay my stuff, whatever. After the date, this person was just like, so how did you enjoy our date, our double date? And I'm just thinking in my head, like, all right, let's not blow it up, right? Because here's the thing. I think it's embarrassing if you're on a double date and the other person's date is paying, and then your date is kind of just like, so we want,
we're going half or what's up?
We gonna split the appetizer, like, bro, because I don't even order.
Let me clean up. We still here though, y'all. We here. Should I clean up a little bit? Okay.
I don't even order crazy like that, so it was just like, all right, but I didn't make a big deal about it. But afterwards, it came out, and they were just like, well, I didn't have the money like that, and blah, 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 blah. And my whole thing was, yeah, but this person decided to go on the date. Like, they chose this day. I think if you are in between jobs or you don't have it like that, you need to be also transparent about your situation. Once you start dating, like, yo, I don't got it like that right now, whatever.
But also, too, you shouldn't be dating. Or you need to have hella date ideas that fit your financial needs. Right. That's what I think.
And most people don't.
They don't. So, because here's the thing. And I got a date question after this. But Hopeful asked a question that said, "Have either of you?"
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you ain't have it, stay home. And that's the truth.
And Little Bit said, "Ask them to read aloud first." The child.
Have either of you dated men seriously in the past? If so, what was your experience?
I have. I dated men all the way up until college, a little bit after college, and what was up? Men never came up with no good ideas for dates. Never. It was always, I love movies. I'm a homebody. No, it was always they're a homebody. They don't do dates. It's only been my experience dating with women that they've been creative.
Yeah,
but with men, it was
mostly just me. What's up, 29 Emotions? I'm sorry, go ahead, baby.
No, you're fine. Yeah, but with men, they were not so creative with dates. And very, a lot of men, and it's not all men, I don't man bash or anything like that, but a lot of men were transactional in the sense of you kind of felt that energy. Like, if I'm spending money on this, you already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
my last boyfriend when I was 16, y'all. And he was like my homeboy. So I never really seriously dated men in adulthood. I'm a woman kind of woman. That's my thing. But I think that, I'll say this. Even if you're on a budget, there are so many things you could do on a date. Like, I honestly could probably think of like 100 things that you could do on a date that are budget friendly. I'm talking about like a date you can go on that's less than $50. I could think of like probably 100 things. And I think a lot of it requires effort. It may be research. You may have to make phone calls. Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, people just don't want to make the effort.
They don't Google is your friend.
It is. But sometimes you may have to call because some things are seasonal. Some things are you may not know about. You could use social media. There are so many things you could find that are affordable when you're dating.
And I also think like if you live in a city like New York, LA, DC. I mean, there's no reason, especially in the summertime, like festivals, all this other stuff. You're just being lazy.
Yep, it's a lot of stuff, and sometimes too, you can sign up for stuff that you end up getting discounts because you get your email address. Like, it's so many things, y'all. Like, for real.
And
we'll go to the park and have
Oli.
I'm
sorry. I think it's cool, and you could be a homebody. I just think all the time, though, you have to balance.
You also got to be in tune with the person you with. So even if you're a homebody and they're not, that means that half of the times probably should be out. Half the time could be in to, accommodate both people. What's up, Thea? What's going on? How I've suggested free things to do with guys and they find any reason to do stuff that's different. Okay. What's up, Serena? What's going on? We can go to the park and have a dope ass combo and I'll be satisfied. It's so many things you could do.
Also, there's fun stuff you can do in the house. That's the thing too. If you're a homebody, like it can't, some guys or girls, anybody, whoever. Oh, if you're gonna do a movie, what about building a tent in the house or having a picnic in the house? Make it
fun.
Like,
we may act out a scene together because we crazy like that. So we may act the scene out together. One thing we're going to do, we haven't done, baby, I want to do it before I leave. We're going to do a comedy set together. We both have to write a 3 to 5 minute comedy set. We ain't comedians, but we just want to have fun,
Yeah.
And I think that that's fun. So I found someone that I could do certain things with because everybody is not going to appreciate that. And that could be a date for us where it's like you can get dressed up like you're going to be a comedian, do your set or whatever. You need your own house to be a homebody, period. All men are bad, but it's bad out here.
I'm gonna go get some ice.
It's a lot to do, and like you said, effort definitely goes a long way. Yeah, because you give me with like 2 cubes.
I'm gonna roll away.
That's me. That's how I'll be back on my ass about the camera. Let's see. Was there ever a date you weren't prepared for? Meaning you didn't know what to say, wasn't sure what to ask? Would you consider this person not ready to date or just not ready for that particular date? I think nerves could play a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how long you've been out of the dating game, it may take you some time to warm up. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't feel any kind of way because someone felt nervous or didn't really have good questions. I would need to probably hang out with you more than once to draw to that conclusion. But if you've been out of the dating game for like 2 or 3 years, it may take you some time to transition back into it. So no, I wouldn't feel any kind of way about someone not, having questions on the first date like that. But if I have hella questions. So when I'm asking you questions, I do need you to answer the questions though. You get what I'm saying? Play card game night, role play, anything. What y'all drinking? We are drinking Evan Williams bourbon and lemonade together. We split our time going out and staying in. What's up, Paris? What's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. It could be shy thing or just not used to dating. Yeah, it could be any of those things. If you knew you didn't have the money, then say you ain't got it. I mean, like I said, you got to be honest about your finances. You know what I'm saying? Like, also too, here's the thing. I think which is very important. When you're dating and you want to impress somebody, but you ain't really got it like that, you can't raise the bar super high out the gate. You get what I'm saying? You taking somebody to Ocean Prime or a $250 steak dinner the first time you meet them, but you can't maintain that because you also can't be mad at the person for also being open and liking those kind of dates because you put the bar real high. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people who have been in situations where it's like they come with these amazing dates, amazing, expensive 3-4 dates, and then be mad because the person is now used to expensive dates, but you put that on yourself. And if you couldn't maintain it, that's on you. I think it's very important to have dates that you can maintain. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Babe, I was talking to a couple of my friends where people took them on dates that was like $200 plus. So, and then the person got mad because they expected those kind of dates.
Yeah. So how you want to finish?
Money helps, but it don't make you happy. You set the standards you can't sustain. Exactly. You did that to yourself. Did nobody tell you to take her to Ocean Prime on the first date? Mm-hmm. And then you mad that she ordered whatever she wanted to order. Like, why you take her to Ocean Prime? I didn't come to Ocean Prime for no spinach dip. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I don't like people who are flashy. I'm simple. What's up, Brandy? Ideal first date. Mine is to do an activity. I don't like going out to eat on the first date. Anybody else can relate. I feel you on that. I like a date where we could talk, whatever the case, whatever we're doing. I like an activity, but it needs to be something. I don't like dates where it's loud and I can't talk to you. Mm-hmm. So as long as it's something that ain't loud and I can talk to you, I can engage with you, I can ask questions, I can hear your laugh, I can focus on your body language or how you respond to stuff. That's what I like.
Yeah.
That's what I like. We didn't even cook our enchiladas. What happened? We were asleep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were asleep before the light. We was knocked out. And activity where we can engage.
I like activity and food after, but activity first.
You would grab a bite. It could be a sandwich. It ain't got to be nothing all that. Because that's the thing.
Coffee dates are really nice.
They are. And a lot of people how do y'all feel about this? A lot of people take coffee dates as the first encounter with somebody to see if I even want to plan a date with you. How do you guys feel about coffee dates? So if somebody asked you out on a date and they were like, meet me at a coffee shop. I just want to see what's up with you. We can, just meet in the middle of the day. Are you open to a coffee date? Would you accept someone's offer for a coffee date? Or do you feel like you want more than that? Because also the person is just trying to fill out if y'all have good chemistry like that, because y'all might not even have chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't have chemistry, ain't no need for us to get dressed up and spend all this money if we won't even connect like that. How you feel about that?
Let me say this though. A coffee date for me, Starbucks, it would be like, but if you have a
nice coffee house,
in your area, yeah. That is unique or just, it doesn't have to be unique. Just a coffee shop in your area, something, indie, not like Starbucks.
Wait, real quick. Let me see how Hopo said. I'm not gonna lie, dealing with these niggas sometimes have me thinking I just dip in the girl poopy, but I know that won't guarantee happiness either. Mm-hmm. It ain't no guarantee because it's shady over here too.
It's shady over here.
It's shady over here. It's shady.
You want to talk about some of the next topic?
We'll talk
some
about
of the shady things for people who are considering.
We'll tell you what it's like, y'all. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I'm open to a coffee date. Yes, coffee date is cool, so we can talk, get to know each other. Also, it's coffee houses that have live performances. They have games. Mm-hmm. They may have other activities going on. They might have all kind of shit. Vendors might be set up. So yeah, find a coffee house in your neighborhood other than Starbucks that got some activities going on. You get what I'm saying? I've been to a little tea and coffee shop, and it was one of the best dates. Exactly. I can hear what's going on. I can hear you. We got Wi-Fi, whatever.
We have a couple like black-owned ones out here. Tea shop out here that's black-owned. They have like vegan sandwiches. Dope.
Paris has a great point. It would be awkward if you went on a fancy date and there was no chemistry. Exactly. So I'm eating this lobster, but I'm like, hey, how's your food? How's your lamb? And then you tell me how your lamb is, and we ain't got nothing to talk about. And then I'm hoping that the fucking waiter comes to break up this fucking awkwardness. I hate awkward shit. My friend of a couple of years asked me to be his girl. He turned my house into a cozy cabin. He had a little bit of everything. We had the movie night, we had dinner, we had dessert, the whole thing. I love it. That's sweet. Yeah, that me for coffee and a pre-date, I'd be down. I think so, to kind of like check things out. Because it's like, I've been talking to you online and shit. I don't even know if I like you like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this, just based on my friends and their dating experience, because I didn't have a whole lot of dating experience on apps. People be putting outdated pictures on the apps. So the coffee date also gives you a chance to see if this motherfucker looks the way that they said that they be looking. Because my friends have told me about men that they've been dating. So in the pictures, the men look 30. They look 45, 50 in person. That's the experience my friends have been having lately. And I've been seeing women talk about that online too. It's like, you don't look nothing like this. You might look this way 10 years ago, but you'll look that way now. Mm-hmm. So a coffee date lets you also see that motherfucker like what you look like. Yeah. This used to be you. This is not currently you. You know what I'm saying? So then you can decide like, oh no, I'm straight. I'm good. I'm cool on that. That's why Mugbase, that's why I'm terrified. That's what my friends that date men, the stories have been consistent. Like, this motherfucker looked 28 in the picture, but he looked 45 in person. Hey, Chanel, what's going on, Reese? I'm just telling y'all. So I'm telling y'all, be open to the coffee date. Shit, you set up the coffee date. You know what I'm saying? So you can see if you like their ass or not. Yep. I always tell myself, I'm going to clean my room and watch the live. This live always makes me engaged. My hands just be ready to type. I might have to leave out. I got to finish cleaning. What's up, Tampico? We're glad you're here, girl. We're glad you guys are here hanging out with us. If you haven't given the live a thumbs up, please should have do so. So we're going to tell them about some of our queer experiences. Yeah, so people, I've heard that a lot. Women say, these niggas ain't shit. I'm going over to the lady palm. Well, it ain't all that over here either. If you want some advice, and we're clearly not talking about each other, but hey, please, so Chloe, I said hi. Go ahead, baby. No, I'm saying if you want some advice, go ahead and talk about some of your experiences. I feel like you have more dating experiences than I have. No, I'm just saying, what is it like being with a woman? Like for those who are considering. Oh, okay. Dating women. Who've never dated women. Dating in your 30s is a whole shit show. Yes, it is. I agree. Love you guys. Hope everyone is doing well. We're doing so good, Tampico. I love seeing you and the kids online. Never stop posting the kids. Paris says, I love your hair, Laura. She was braiding her hair the other day. Okay, baby. I gotta gel it down. Tell them, baby. Tell them about your experience. Let me think, because I ain't did a whole lot of dating, y'all, honestly. Let me think about some shit. Well, no, I'm just saying with women, like just being a woman, dating women. What is it like? Somebody who's never dated a woman. Okay, what is it like? I'm gonna tell you about a good experience and bad experience I had. I've been with women who were thoughtful, considerate, kind, and consistent with communication. Like Laura's consistent with communication. She plans on very thoughtful dates. For me, but the consistency is extremely important for me. I didn't realize how important it was until I experienced it, you know? And see, I'm an over communicator. Like I tell you shit you probably don't even want to know. But I'm also the person that don't come, I anticipate what you may want to know. You get what I'm saying? Do you agree with that, babe? Like I be telling you all kind of shit. I'm telling her all kind of stuff that she probably don't even want to know. But we both do it though to each other. And I've never dated anybody who was an over communicator before. But it's dope though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like communication is everything. It's really the base of your relationship, right? But then I've also dated somebody who was not a good communicator, was very inconsistent, and felt like she could show up with her money. She wanted to buy me and thought money could always fix the relationship. So women be fucking up too. You get what I'm saying? And she always felt like she could bring me food to like fix things. I don't know why people think food fixes things. Like food calms shit, but we still have problems. There's still an issue. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm gonna take your food because I gotta eat. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? I gotta eat. I'm gonna take these wings. I'm gonna take this pizza. I'm gonna take this beer. Thank you. But we still got problems at the end of the day. So that's two different extremes that I've had with women. So being with women is not the solution, is what I'm saying. I'm not, because that's what I'm saying. I'm not male bashing men at all, because women, depending on who you messing with, ain't all that either. They ain't shit. You know? Hold on, let me to other. Oh, y'all be hella sharing. Has Laura ever dated a man? Yes, Laura dated a man. She dated a man in college. You explain shit so we're around like I know you or something. Like, I just want y'all to, you know what I'm saying? What's up, T? What's going on? How you doing? I was thinking of the story of your coworker who fooled you into a date, y'all. She messaged me the other day too. I got a notification that, see, Maria, I'm telling y'all, the notifications don't be going out. I know they don't. What's up, B. Nicole? What's going on? How you doing? Please tell us the live. I love her overshare because I store info for later, especially if it's a specific thing, so I can surprise them. People really think, is you hungry? Me, sorry. And it don't. It just means I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? Lord, is that popcorn what brand? Now, this popcorn is bomb now.
I'm sorry. I'm here killing it.
This is a bomb-ass popcorn if you are dieting, if you want a low-calorie snack. This popcorn is bomb. They do have different flavors. This is the regular, but y'all, look, 39 calories for one fucking cup of popcorn, which is a lot of popcorn if you're a popcorn eater. This one, if you have a Costco membership, y'all, go get the huge bag from Costco, because you will eat through it. This is a great snack. So, baby, go ahead and talk about your experience with women.
Oh, no, can you pass me the lemonade? I was going to say, when it comes to being considerate, women are top tier with that. Being considerate, being thoughtful as far as, like, thinking of, like, little things, like, you know, that for sure. Thinking of little things.
What's up, Carla? What's up, Face with Cornice?
I do think that being with women, it's emotional. It is emotional. It's like an emotional roller coaster, because you do have to consider a lot of different things, you know. Also, me coming from dating men and then dating women after college, it was a little bit of a transition, and realizing, like, okay, how would I like to be treated? How would I like to be talked to? How would I like to be handled? And considering that, okay, this other person is similar to me in that way. So, you know, the emotions can be, you know, where
they run high.
They run high. Where it's like, you know, one person is going to be, oh, you just bugging. No, and a lesbian relationship is like, we both going to get it out tonight, what we got to say. So,
yeah, now women, and I will tell you this too, it becomes even more emotional when you on your period together, okay? Or they on theirs, you on yours. Like, it becomes even more, but a woman understands though. And you ain't got to explain, I ain't got to break it down. A woman understands. That is the upside to it, you know. But yes, women are very thoughtful, considerate. We have the instincts. It's just different with a woman, you know. There's that sensuality, the emotional compatibility, I feel like, is there. But that also doesn't mean women are perfect. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, because a lot of also women move fast.
Yes.
So with you know, just starting out, if you've never dated a woman before, you might be like, oh, we get married, we about to have a family.
Because it feels so good. It feels good. It feels good. Seeing her much on that popcorn makes me crack the fuck up. Because last time I went out and got fucked up, I came home and killed some popcorn. Passed out, woke up.
It's because we drink it too.
Listen, what's up, Alexis? What's going on? So, you know, look, I'm gonna tell you the key to dating though. The key to dating is working on yourself first. That's just the key. You got to start there so that you can attract the right people. Because when you work on yourself, your instincts tell you when a motherfucker ain't shit. Women or men or whoever, it don't matter. They, them, whoever. I want to be inclusive to everybody. When you work on yourself, your instincts help you weed out the bad seeds. You get, like, immediately. That's what helps you. Because when you don't work on yourself, you don't really have the discernment. You don't have what it takes to really be like, okay, this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody gonna take you on a long ride and a good ride, but they wasted your time, but your instincts didn't allow you to see certain things. You get what I'm saying? So The best thing you can do is invest in yourself, work on yourself, go to therapy, do workshops, whatever you need, read a book, audio books, whatever, all that shit. Do your personal and self-development first.
Yeah, and I don't think any relationship is a waste of time either. Like, I don't think so. I feel like for me, I've definitely learned things where I'm like, okay.
I did, but here's the thing though. The lesson reappears over and over again until you learn it. That's the thing. So it's not necessarily a waste of time. It's just like I've just been seeing this shit for 8 years and I'm finally now getting it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say none of my lectures was a waste of time either. They weren't. I just hate that it took so long to get the lesson, but I didn't get it until I decided to work on myself. So y'all, I've been in back-to-back relationships since I was 18 years old until I was 38. 20 years of relationships till I decided to work on myself. And then I got the lesson and everything and why it should appear the way that it did, how it did, when it did, all that shit, right? And then I was able to be like, oh, wow, you know? And the shit was mind-blowing. You get what I'm saying? So knowing yourself, I feel like, is the key to you attracting the right partner. You get what I'm saying? And it feels like things start to happen a lot faster. Laura's the first person I dated when I was ready to date. I attracted her because of who I was. Mm-hmm. I didn't attract her by chance. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it wasn't chance. It was like, okay, you know, boom.
Yeah, we were both doing a lot of work on ourselves.
What's up, Amber? What's going on? How you doing? Hey, Amazing Star. What's up, boo? What's going on? How y'all doing? I thought about it, but I wouldn't want to play with the true lesbian's emotion just because I'm trying to experience something. I don't think that's right.
I agree. I
mean, but if you want to put yourself out there for women, there are a lot of women that like bisexual women and curious women too.
Yeah. So. As long as you're transparent about where you are, then anybody who's, you know, you're transparent. You're saying, look, I'm just trying to
be honest where you are.
Yeah, be honest where you are.
You're going to be able to find the right person because your intentions are important as well. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to portray yourself as someone that you're not or taking on something that you don't really want. So if you're in a place of like, hey, I'm just trying to experiment. I want to be
curious.
open.
Yeah, I'm just open.
I think that's important. So yeah, be open. Don't close yourself off to it because you can still find a woman that's open to that because it may be another woman that's also experimenting.
Yeah, because let me say this too. When I first started dating women, I felt like there was a lot of discrimination. You know, like, oh, you're not really gay. Oh, you this, that, and the third. And it's like, that's fine. You're responding from a place of trauma from what you've gone through, but you don't know me, number one. And number two, like, I just think it's wrong to judge someone about whatever. As long as I'm transparent and I'm telling you that this is my experience, this is my first time dealing with women, I don't know what to expect, then I've been transparent on my end. Yeah, you know, and I shouldn't be shamed for that.
Chloe said, I wrote a journal. I was healing and I wrote a self-healing journal. Can I send it to you both? Of course. That's amazing. Yes. And I, you know, shout out to Chanel. I don't know if Chanel and Reese, if you guys are still in here. We even have a journal that we're doing right now that they sent to us. It is called the 52 List for Happiness.
I love this journal.
This is a journal that we're doing together as a couple, which we're learning things about each other, about ourselves, which is great. Absolutely. What's wifey drinking? We got some Evan Williams bourbon and lemonade.
It's really good.
Somebody at Rhonda, your brain is literally insane. Such a smart woman. Life is insane, Paris. Like, honestly.
You are smart, though.
The things I've learned on the last 2 years, I really just want to like share that and share it hard and often is what I want to do because I really wish I had a lot of these things when I was younger. You get what I'm saying? I really do. That's what's up with it today. I'm like, it's certain things I'll be like, okay, look, you want to think it nothing like it's a waste of time, right? But then certain shit, if it would have went off in my brain when I was 25, y'all, I could have saved 15 years.
Yeah, but you're not gonna know what you know. That's the thing about life. You weren't supposed to know it before you knew it.
It's true, but what I'm saying is for y'all that are 25, 30 years old and the light is going off, because here's the thing, you could live life and the light bulb never goes off. You could totally live through life and the light bulb never goes off. You never get the lessons. You never are happy. You never deal with your demons. You could live an entire life like that. So I'm glad my light went off.
You know, one thing my best friend told me that was life-changing, and it's so true. Nothing is out of nowhere, right? So people be in relationships and be like, it just happened out of nowhere. I just fell out of nowhere. It's never out of nowhere.
It's always a purpose.
It's always a thought, a seed, or something that is brewing, but you're afraid or you don't know, but it was always in the back of your mind. And usually once you get out of the situation, and sometimes it's you, sometimes it's the other person, but you piece it together and you're like, yeah. And if you're honest with yourself, you're like, well, before,
honesty with self is important. So Heaven says, I agree, but also be careful. Just because you're honest and they say they understand Downline feelings can progress and people expect things to change as their feelings change. So let me ask you this, you guys. Can you think of an instance when it was you, when you were the problem? Can you think of an instance when you were the problem, babe?
Hell yeah.
Me too. I can think of that. And I think it's important for us to like think about those moments, forgive yourself, have grace about those moments, and see the opportunities that were in those moments. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, damn, it was you as fuck, Rhonda. Like,
so when were you the problem?
I would say even in my worst relationship that I was in, I was the problem because I just wasn't ready to be with anybody. And, you know, I didn't have boundaries. I wasn't strong enough to like push her off with her advances because we never should have started a relationship. That was on me because eventually she wore me down. You get what I'm saying? But I still had the responsibility of saying like, hey, I don't want to be with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And she was persistent and she wore me down, you know? But even in my relationship where when I was with Kayla, you guys know who Kayla is, it was me because I just wasn't in a good place. You know, I wasn't in a good place. So I hid behind working overtime and taking care of us financially to make up for all the areas where I fell short, you know, and I know people do it all the time. People hide behind money and accomplishments all the time, you know, to make up for you not being shit, you know, and I was doing that. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't shit either, but I also was not shit. We both wasn't shit together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my experience. Like, and I don't ever want to be that person again. So how about you?
Yeah, there was definitely instances where it was me. I think there was times where I knew what it was, and I still entered in the situation, expecting something different in the end. I knew that I wasn't ready, you know, or I was just like, oh, we outside, like whatever, you know. So I've definitely had toxic traits before where it was just, I was being selfish. Yeah. Where I was being selfish. I knew what I wanted and I was willing to just, you know, it is what it is. And I acknowledge that, you know, and I think it takes maturity to acknowledge that.
It does. It takes a lot to call yourself out on how you feel, sure, because it's very easy to point out other people's shit. Chloe, I'm gonna drop the address right now, the P.O. Box address. Thank you so much for sending us a journal. We totally are excited and grateful. Let me see, because I don't know my address. Yeah, it's important, you know, because sometimes it's you. And it don't always have to be romantic. It might be in your friends. It might be with your parents, your family. But sometimes it's you, you know. And if enough people care about you to call you out for your shit, don't be offended. Take it as an opportunity to see where you fell short. Listen to what people are saying, you know. When people love you enough, they do call you out on your shit. And they get real specific real fast, you know. So that's the P.O. Box right there, Chloe. Thank you so much again. I was the problem when I was in a very unhappy place and expected the girl to be my happiness. Although she mistreated me, I was expecting her to fill a void in my life. Took all my pain out on her. Damn. Thank you, Keisha. That's past week is not good for me. My breathing sucks. I had to use my breathing machine and I hated it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chantel. I hope that you're feeling better. Yeah, even in platonic relationships. Thank you. I got you. Love a review. Yeah, of course. I will definitely give you a review about it, tell you about it as well. Y'all going to the parades for Pride? I may go to. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna be.
I'm trying, because with everything opening back up,
yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on too.
I'm trying to figure out like how things are going for Pride too, because COVID, everything is just opening back up.
Because also too, we realized that like I need time. Just because everything is open, I'm not ready to just jump back into everything either. Yeah. You know? So I need time. What's up, Brian? That's what I already knew that it's a notification. So how you doing? They're gonna be, I don't know what they're doing this year. I have no idea, honestly. It's just having a movie night, no parade. Okay. In my opinion, no one is ever fully healed. Throughout life, you will always be unlearning, but I feel like you have someone willing to grow and learn with you, then you have something special. I agree. Listen, I'm going to tell you some real shit. You're much happier, much more beautiful, and glowing with Laura. Her vibe is amazing, and I will always support her. Oh, that's so sweet. Rhonda, thank you, where your level-headed friends at? I have a lot of level-headed friends. All my friends is level-headed, to be honest with you. Laura definitely adds to my happiness. And I'm grateful that I didn't come to her asking her to be my happiness. That's the difference. Mm-hmm. You know, she asked to it. She's my best friend, someone I could talk to, someone I could be open with. I could be honest. I could be sensitive. I could be my true, authentic, crazy ass Aquarius self. Okay, because I'm crazy, y'all. Okay, it takes somebody special.
No, I'm crazy.
We crazy. We both wild. We both wild.
She looking at me like you are legit crazy though. You know?
No, we wild. We wild together, and we can do that together though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm crazy as hell, y'all.
I don't come at her like that. You know, I lost one on Tuesday. Love on your loved ones while they're here. Absolutely, Keisha. I'm sorry.
I agree. I'm so
sorry to hear about
Keisha.
the loss of your aunt, and love and condolences to you and your family. A lot of relationships end and people are never fulfilled because they place unrealistic expectations on the people and expect them to fill their voids.
I think the biggest thing is that you have to understand humans are going human. That's the only thing you can expect. You have to fix your expectations that you expect a human being to act a certain way, and humans are going human. They're going to surprise you every time because that's human nature. You can't control human beings. You know, we're not pets or anything like that. We're human beings who make decisions, and it's going to be, you know, you never know what to expect. Humans are going to be humans. We're going to be unpredictable.
Yeah.
And you just have to accept and try to learn people for who they are. And, you know, that's all you can do.
And that really boils down to, like, you know, here's the thing when I think about it, I think about, like, the whole makeup of human beings, right? So I have a great circle of friends. I have Laura, I have my parents. I have these great relationships. And I'll tell you what, in all of these relationships, they could always feel like, Rhonda would never do that. But I could. You get what I'm saying? I could have a moment that makes me do something that may be out of character. And that is a human thing to do. You get what I'm saying? So, like, and I'll tell you, like, my parents don't know me from a friendship standpoint like that. Even though mama's my best friend, she's still my mama. So obviously there's levels of respect and things I don't talk about with her or whatever, right? My mama doesn't know me my parents don't know me from a romantic standpoint. My friends don't know me from a romantic standpoint. So, like, you have these interactions with people. So it's like the probability of me doing something may not be likely, but it's also possible. You get what I'm saying? And I think that we have to realize that people are going to be people. And that's not also
people
to say
are going to be unpredictable.
They are. But what I'm saying, too, is that, like, you got to give people grace, depending on what it is, because some shit don't deserve grace. But I think that grace is very important. I think that understanding is extremely important. I think that empathy and compassion is extremely important because also someone's mental health, it could be something that sends them into doing shit that they normally wouldn't do. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then when you love somebody, you're willing to sit with that, hear what they're saying, help them find resources, be more understanding, be patient. You get what I'm saying? Because we all have it in us to do shit we normally wouldn't do.
And also sometimes love is leaving somebody alone. Like, literally, you can love someone from afar and be like, I care about you. You know, you don't, because here's one thing too about me and Rhonda. Like, as far as exes go and all the other stuff, we're not a couple that's like, you know, oh, you gotta be like, oh, F that B. And no, this is somebody that you once loved before, that you were with, that you cared about. I don't wish any of my exes harm. You know what I'm saying? I care about them. Clearly, you were with the person at one point. So you care about them as a person. You've just decided, you know, and you may be friends with some of them, but you've decided that, you know what, it's best for me to do this from a distance. That doesn't change about the soul of the person and how you care about them.
Absolutely. I agree. Hold on, you guys, 1 second.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you guys a prime example. So we in Tampa, right? We're in Tampa. I get a phone call from one of my exes. And my ex found something at her house that belonged to me. You get what I'm saying? Called me. Hey, Rhonda, I found something of yours. And I think that you may want this particular thing. Let me tell you what it is. Blah, 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 whatever. Tells me what it is. Says, hey, do you want to come pick it up? Whatever. I'm like, no, yeah, I actually do want that thing. I actually thought about these things that she had. And I was like, yeah, I do want those things. I'm really glad that she called. But while we were on the phone, we checked in with each other. Now, mind you, I'm on Laura's birthday trip during all of this. Laura wasn't mad. She wasn't upset. She wasn't jealous, any of it. And then I asked her, I said, are you okay with me going to her house to pick up my things? You know, because obviously I'm going to include her in what's going on with me. So I'm saying, but it takes us, you know, I could have been in a certain relationship where it blew up and it was like, why the fuck is she calling you? Why this? Why that? Blah, 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 blah. Right? It ain't ever like that with us because the thing about it is, it's like my ex who called me came from a respectful place. which is like, hey, I found some stuff. I'm calling to see if you want it. You get what I'm saying? But even in a calm space from the conversation I had with my ex, you could still be with somebody that is like, why the fuck is that person calling? You know? So I really love the fact, like, with Laura, it doesn't matter what it is. I could be honest. I could be open. This is what happened, blah, 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 blah. And now I feel like I'm going to be met with judgment and being like torn down for whatever. Because this was clearly a situation I wasn't expecting. I didn't know that my stuff was still there. I had no idea, you know? But you could be with somebody that is just like, nah, fuck that. You better not go over there. Da, 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 da. And it's not like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And I like that shit. Like, okay, yeah, go get your stuff, you know? But it's like, it's not, I'm not going over there to rekindle my relationship. I'm simply going to get my stuff that she just happened to find. You know what I mean?
And also because I just feel like and not that you did, but I'm saying if someone wants to rekindle anything, they're going to do it regardless. True. So all me doing all of this is not going to do anything. And I'm not saying that you are.
No, you speak
I'm just saying that you can't stop for somebody, you know. Yeah. There's exes that I wouldn't even be with them and this is not disrespect to them. I'm saying I wouldn't be with them anyway, even if you weren't in the picture. So it doesn't, it's not a thing of, right. You know, like you don't have to feel.
But I'm open though, I'm honest. I had the conversation in front of her. I wasn't trying to go in the hallway. I wasn't none of that. I could say anything in front of her. Medical, relationship, family. I could say anything in front of her. And that, again, that just goes back to choosing the right person. And Laura, when I refer to her, if you guys saw my post on Instagram, and I've said this on here, Laura is the safest place on earth. I could say anything in front of her. And Laura, that's what I'm saying. Like, we know how to, and I feel like we do so well interchanging back and forth between being friends and partners. We do, do so well with that.
I agree, man. And you can't keep people. Like, you can't, Rhonda doesn't belong to me. I don't own her. She has other friends. She has other relationships. Yeah. She has other histories, things that were going on before I came along. And so my thing is, as long as you're transparent, as long as you're honest, where I feel like in other relationships where I had an issue was because I was so open and transparent and like you could talk to me. It's like, don't play me when I gave you the opportunity to be transparent with me. Yeah. There's no reason for you to lie. Yeah. If you and your ex are cool and whatever, then be honest with me. But then when you take that chillness, some people take that chillness for granted. Yeah. Then I got a problem. Yeah, because exactly. You didn't have no reason to even do all that.
You had the opportunity to be respectful, be open, be honest, just communicate. Just call it what it is. You got to call a spade a spade. And, you know, that also boils down to being able to be with somebody you can have uncomfortable conversations with. And everybody you can't do that with. Which for me, now that I've experienced what that feels like, to where it's like, it don't matter. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, it be little shit that be going on between me and Laura that she don't probably even realize it's happening. That I'm like, damn, I feel so safe in this particular moment to do this particular thing. Mm-hmm. And I don't have to break it down for her like that all the time, but I just feel safe all the time to do whatever the fuck I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't have to ask for permission. I don't have to give her a preface. I don't have to be like, are you cool with this? Whatever. I just do it. You know what I'm saying? Let me go up and read some of these comments real quick. So I hate that. Love being one-sided. Bro, y'all going in tonight. My problem is when someone admits that they have a problem or are struggling with, for example, past traumas, but refuses to seek help, yet continues to use it as an excuse for poor behavior. I feel you, because Laura's a whole vibe and a secure queen. When you're secure in your masculine, feminine energy, it's always peace. I agree.
Thank you, Chloe.
It always you do things because I'm sure you had that conversation in front of her, so she had no reason to be threatened. No, I wasn't hiding or nothing, and I agree with that. So that what Hopeful said about that. How do you feel about that? Like people who have past traumas that they are using as an excuse. Have you experienced that before?
They have past traumas that they're using as an excuse? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have too. And like, I hate the way things happened. I hate the cards that you were dealt, but it's like, what are you doing about it? What's the plan? You know, because that's also going to, because look, healing never has a destination or a finish line. We all know that. I'm going to continue to heal and look at resources, go to therapy and stuff like that, right? But what are you doing?
And it's not my responsibility. Yeah. It's not my responsibility. I feel sorry for you, yes. You know, you also have to stop that Superman, save a hoe, whatever. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You know?
Yeah. Paris, yes. Family night is every Friday. Family night, if you are your first time here, family, if you're watching, if you're engaging in the chat, family night is something, y'all, if I can't be consistent with nothing else, I really do try with family night. Family night is very important for me because we get a chance to talk. We get to be open. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, have a safe space to communicate, and we just vibe with each other. So family night is every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you are here for the first time, thank you for being here, and I hope that you come back because this is what we like to talk.
We got started a little late today.
We got started a little bit late, yes, because I'm still on vacation. It is at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I might change the time because now that I'm on East Coast time, y'all was like 10 o'clock feel late. It felt late.
It's a little late on a Friday.
10 Eastern time felt late, but like, you know what? I only chose 7 p.m. Pacific because I was working at the time. I had a job. So I wouldn't get home till like 6:30. So I had to start at 7. I might actually bump the time up, y'all. But family night is on Fridays. We all have shit, but that doesn't define us. We have to try to redefine what our life looks like despite our past life. I agree. But for somebody who really has trauma that's triggering them all the time, if I was to date you, it really depends on how far along you are on your journey. And if you feel like you don't need help, but things constantly come up and you're constantly the victim, I wouldn't date you. Mm-hmm. Would you date somebody like that?
Well, you're constantly you're going to see a pattern after a while where it's like, girl, it's everybody and not you. It can't be everybody all the time. Mm-hmm. There's some people where it's always everybody but them. And that's not,
no, that's a bad sign.
Can't be everybody.
That's usually a bad sign if it's always everybody else.
It's always everybody. And honestly, that was a red flag with me when I was dating. Like, if you talk about your exes, it was every ex. Every ex was crazy. Every ex was a B.
What's up, CJ? What's up, We With It family? What's going on? How y'all doing? If you haven't given it a live a thumbs up, please be sure to do so. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm just saying, if everybody was a problem except for you, that's a problem.
Yeah. And that's the thing. The crazy part is, like, being on the other side of, like, somebody who's going through a healing process, because I'm still going through it. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy how eye-opening things are, like, dealing with my own shit. And I never judge anybody else for the shit that they don't call themselves out for, they're not holding themselves accountable or whatever. But it's like, you think about, like, as a human being, you really just don't know what the fuck you don't know. You get what I'm saying? So yes, there are some levels of grace, right? But what you don't know, are you willing to fix? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to be understanding? Are you willing to listen through those things? And if you aren't willing to do those things, that's not going to work for me because I'm just in a different place. You know what I'm saying? So yes, old Rhonda, because I didn't do no fucking work at all, would have dealt with that shit. But like now, like that ain't going to work for me because it's like I've done work. I've broken myself down. I've called myself out. I've been ashamed. I've been embarrassed. I've forgiven myself. You know, I've cried about things that have happened in my life that weren't things that I caused. It was because of other people. But I'm not blaming those people. My life is my responsibility, so I took my life back. You get what I'm saying? And if you aren't willing to be on that same page and just do work, because work requires a lot, you know, time, resources, money. If you're not willing to invest in yourself to kind of move ahead past your trauma, past your shit, past your childhood stuff, your parents, your grandparents, or whatever, I just can't jump into it because it's like I've spent most of my adult life saving everybody that I finally saved myself. So I finally saved myself, and I really cherish that. I really cherish the fact that I finally saved myself because I saved so many other people before I saved myself. And if you're not, because I'll support somebody. If you going through whatever you're going through, I support the fact that you're putting in work for yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you like, nah, fuck it, life is hard, people ain't shit, whatever, that ain't for me. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
I've literally done the work and can't afford to go back. Hey, thank you. Because guess what? I give up everything I've ever wanted in my life if I go back. You know? Like you said, it really depends on where you both are in your journeys. Hey, what's up, Tab? What's going on? How you doing? And people will run off. They sure will. Peeking in, just got to work. Stopping by to say hi. What's up, Sharice? What's going on? Good to see you. How you doing? Yes, on it. That is facts. I'm just speaking personal experience. Listen, y'all talking some good shit. Where y'all at? Because I'm about to pull up because y'all rocking my son. I'm saying.
But we do this all the time, though. Even when the camera's on.
We just be sitting up talking. We just be like.
All night.
We just be sitting up talking, and we get a chance to just vibe, be honest, be open. And here's the thing. I want to say this. You could have so many deep, mind-blowing moments and still not be moved to action. But engaging in a conversation, admitting some shit is important. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you're not there just yet to be like, all right, I need a therapist. You know, because it takes a lot to be like, all right, I need a therapist. I'm in a place where I can go through the process of finding the right therapist, because it might take 6 months to find a therapist, right? But we have conversations to where it's like, even if I wasn't moved to action, the shit was eye-opening. I got a different perspective. I'm open, you know, and that's important. But some people are so closed off and they just want to finger point. We're not finna finger point. No. We're not finna do all that all night. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, I'm just grateful. The work I did was great. The book we did. Let me tell y'all. What did the question ask? I think it was list 5. I think it was list 5. We're doing a journal together, you guys. And list 5 said, let me tell you. I'm gonna read exactly what it say right now. It says, list the best choices you have made in your life so far.
List the best choices you made in your life. And that list was hard for me because I was like, what is the best choices you've made in your life? The best choices, you know, and certain things were just like, man, I felt like I didn't have enough stuff. I was like, so thinking about myself, and it's like, girl, no.
Yeah.
So,
but some of the best things that I've done was me seeking help, me getting answers, me getting a conclusion, because here's the thing. A lot of us are sitting around and we're not willing to do the work. You know why we're not willing to do the work? Because you're waiting for an apology that's never going to show up. You're waiting for somebody to tell you why they did what they did. It ain't going to happen. And you waiting for that to happen before you take care of yourself and go seek therapy or go through forgiveness, all that, right? You waiting for all that kind of stuff. But the thing about forgiveness is it's not about the other person showing up and apologizing. It's about you going through the work so you can release that shit and move forward. So a lot of us aren't going to take action in our lives because we waiting for our mama to say she's sorry, waiting for our daddy to say he's sorry. We waiting for our uncle. We waiting for our granny. We waiting for our ex, whatever. You waiting on so many other people, but you just holding up your progress in your own life. You get what I'm saying? So forgiveness is extremely, extremely important. And I feel like it's something I've gotten really good at. I have, because you know what? My forgiveness has not only freed other people, it's also increased my level of empathy and compassion for other people. You get what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that because that's not something that I didn't grow up knowing that. Empathy, we didn't talk about empathy and compassion and shit like that. You know, not that my parents weren't great parents. They knew what they knew up until that time. But I'm saying, like, having increased empathy and compassion for somebody on why they did something, when they did it, how they said it, like, damn, they did that shit because of their childhood or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And anyways, one of the best things I've ever done for myself was seeking help, going to get therapy, and dating long distance and being open so that I could find the right person. That's how I got Laura, you guys. Because when I decided I was ready to start dating, I said, I'm going to do this shit different.
Me too.
I'm going to do it different all the way around. And I found the person of my dreams. You know, that's how I found Laura. Because I had to do work though. You know, it was a very hard 6 or 7 months that I had to do. I'm not waiting for an apology. I'm waiting on someone to be real with me and understand my trauma.
Yeah, you gotta do the work.
So yeah, y'all, it's not easy. It's not ideal. It's not
self-work. I think, you know, people talk about self-care and self-work. I think a lot of it too is, you know, it can be the candles and the bath time and the wine and the spa, but it's also calling yourself out.
It is.
And being like, girl, that's toxic.
Yeah.
You slacking. I've had to call myself out on several things, you know, the finances, my health, just things like, girl, you're being lazy. You know, you're doing a lot, but there's a lot you're not doing, and you need to call yourself out. I think that's part of self-care too. Being honest with yourself, like, you're really not that girl. Not to start preaching, but that's one thing I did before dating too, being like, okay, what do you bring to the table? Where did you lack? And also, I think it's good to have the confidence of like, okay, yeah, whatever. But also being like, for real, like, don't pump yourself up so much that you're not in reality of the places where you can grow. Like, girl, you got a little bit of growth to do here. That ain't it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, one of my biggest things I call myself out on, y'all, is look, y'all, I struggle with consistency. That's what I struggle with in my podcast, in my YouTube channel, in working out, and doing recipes consistently. The one thing I'm consistent in my life with is my relationship with Lord, the way that I show up and communicate all the time. So I'm trying to get my consistency together, y'all. Like, because sometimes I be like, girl, I just don't feel like it, you know. Now I'll tell you one thing that I have learned too in this whole thing. I've been on vacation since May 18th, you guys. A part of this vacation has also been giving myself a chance to just rest. Like, Rhonda, just lay down. Just don't do nothing today. You know what I'm saying? Like, because rest is also a really important part of like where you are in your journey too. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because you get so overwhelmed, you're so bogged down, you're pulling yourself in so many different directions. You putting unrealistic expectations. You doing this for that person. Blah blah blah. But all this shit piled on. It's been some days I just laid in bed.
Yep.
I just lay around.
And look, babe, what Victoria said, I feel like it's significantly harder for Black people to heal, though knowing the intergenerational trauma that has been passed down from our ancestors to capitalism among many. Victoria, girl, Victoria, we gotta hang out.
Flames.
Let me tell y'all, Victoria Mitchell. Not to call out your whole, but I just want to shout you out, girl.
Shit hard, man.
Post-traumatic slave syndrome. Ugh. Is so real. Post-traumatic. I know we think that slavery and people don't, but post-traumatic slave syndrome and feeling like you have to keep, I mean, Black people in general, think of the burden we carry of like carrying your family legacy. You can't do this, you can't do that because you don't want to depress your parents or your grandmama, them, they looking down on you. You gotta do the right
so
thing.
Much pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
You don't want to be lazy. You're working at this job. You feel like you got to work 10 times harder. I mean, I felt guilty for not doing nothing even on my day off.
Absolutely. Pamela says, as an Indigenous woman, I felt that same.
Yes, Pamela.
You already know
people of color.
People of color.
People of color in general.
It's hard. And so, y'all, like, I've had moments of being like, should I work today? Like, but at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm on vacation. So I'm going to vacation, I might lay around, I might day drink, I might do whatever I want to do. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to day drink, and Lord is being like, babe, whatever you want to do, like being supportive in that, not putting pressure on me to be like, well, Rhonda, you could be doing this. You could be doing that. You should be doing this. You should be learning that. You get what I'm saying? So honestly, what I'm doing right now is a luxury, and I understand that, and I'm grateful for it, because I think about all the fucking times in my life that I've been unhappy, that I was doing a bunch of shit I didn't want to do, that was stressful as fuck, and having to show up in certain ways, that all this pressure, voices here, voices there, are you gonna do this, are you gonna do that, what about this, what about that? So to be in complete silence sometimes, I know that silence is a luxury. I know that laying around on vacation is a luxury. And it's been so good for my mental health, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
And I think also what I talked about before about calling yourself out, it is a delicate balance. You have to know where the voices are coming from. So internally, if you really know, like, since you've been slacking, like you're not budgeting, you're not eating right, you spend all your money, you being lazy, call yourself out.
Absolutely.
But know where the voice is coming from. Is the voice coming from other people and capitalism telling you that you're doing it? Or is it really because you really do need a push and you've been slacking? So hearing that voice and having the balance between where is this coming from is important. Because sometimes I really do be slacking. Yeah, and then sometimes it is capitalism making me feel like I need to do more than I'm already doing.
Yeah. So and sometimes what you're doing is more than enough, because for me, it's like, I feel like I'm getting my second win for some things I want to do business-wise, like the next level of whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like the only business obligation I had today was to call my label company and say, hey, can you send me my labels? And that's all I did business-wise. But I'm not going to beat myself up though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get my season back up and running. And that's the one thing I had to do today. That's the one thing I had to do. I made that call and laid my ass back down, you know? And that's not on no lazy shit, but it's just like, you know, it's just, I also know too, that when I get back home, you know, I told you guys, if you guys haven't watched High on the Hog on Netflix, that show got me fired up in a way of me getting back into the kitchen. I haven't been in the kitchen like that, but I have recipe ideas. I have things I want to try, things I want to share, things I want us to talk about, you know, so I'm inspired, but also I'm resting. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm resting because I understand that rest and silence is a luxury that a lot of women, and speaking from a Black woman's perspective, that Black women don't get. Women of color don't get. We always on go. We always fucking taking care of somebody. We have a conversation about time poverty, about how we always commuting. You come home, you can't make your dentist appointment, can't make your doctor's appointment because you know I gotta work all day. I gotta get to work. I gotta work all day, come home, take care of my family, take care of my kids. I gotta take care of the house. I gotta make sure shit don't fucking fall apart. So yeah, I haven't seen a doctor in 6 months because I'm making sure my fucking family is okay. And as Black women, women of color, that's the pressure that we have. You get what I'm saying? So I also recognize my own personal privilege. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, it's hard.
I have a question for you guys. How do you guys practice leisure? What do you do in your free time that's not associated with work, school, education? Like, what do you just do in your free time to recharge that is something you enjoy?
What is something you guys enjoy that it's not attached to nobody else, but other than something you enjoy that you ain't making no money from? It's not associated with your kids. It's not associated with your job or your school.
It's pure leisure.
What do you guys do for leisure? We have a lot of conversations about hobbies and leisure. So what do you guys do for leisure? And if you don't do it, I would like us to focus on carving out time to do it. I don't have free time. See, Tab said I ain't got no.
I know. Okay.
Sonia said travel, read, and music.
Okay.
All I need to do is read a good book or write some stuff down. That's enjoyable for me. Good. So you're doing those things and you know what to call it. And like Tab is like, I don't have no free time. Tab, like my shit is tight. Shit's tight. All right, I have a park near me and I go there often and sit in my car or on a bench and write poetry.
I love that.
I love that you make time for it.
Writing poetry, yeah.
Travel and get outdoors. Hell, I have too much free time. That's okay, Paula. Shit, free time is a fucking luxury. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a necessity. But we're gonna see let's see, travel and get outdoors. That's great.
What are some of your leisure things, baby? You want to share some of your leisure stuff? Getting massages, reading, and watching YouTube. Come on, Rika. I'll wait for a second before I'm gonna read a couple messages. So let us know, what are your leisure things? Make pig collages. Okay. Reading and documentaries.
I love
sex if connected with an in-tune partner. Meditation, journaling, watching YouTube. Okay. I still don't know how to make free time for myself, being that I'm single mother with no help. I know that could be very tough and very tight for you. I wish I got free time. It's so hard when you have small kids and you want them to be independent, but at the same time, you want them to stay small. I understand that too. Not having that pressure of all of that. What's up, Miss Lane Queen? What's going on? Color Complicated Ass coloring pages. I almost bought a coloring book today. Learning about how to take care of my skin, my hair, learning things on finance, taking myself out for brunch, imagining myself in my own place and decorating it, learning how to add to my wardrobe. I love that.
I love that.
I enjoy going to the beach and listening to the water while manifesting.
I love
Spending money more wisely. Girl, flames on that, okay?
I love that.
Walking in nature, watching movies, making jokes with my partner. Okay, but in my old age, I find I like being more alone more and more. That's not always good. I watch YouTube too, but that's considered work for me, so that's out.
Okay.
I mean, you can still find some leisure in it.
Okay.
You can still find some if you're intentional about it. But in the evening, after I get into the bed, I watch a show or YouTube.
That's good.
Listen, y'all, YouTube is clutch, okay?
So you guys, I want y'all to keep putting it. I try to go boxing.
Kickboxing, but now that I'm in rehab, just honestly going for a walk through nature with wife and son. Okay,
that's
exactly. Joe and Scott, my little ones know.
No time. Okay. So
I want us to talk about things we enjoy and what are our plans. Let's also talk from the perspective of us having 2 little ones and how we would handle that.
Yeah, I think first of all, let me preface by saying I don't have kids. So I'm speaking from a place where I don't have kids and I don't know your experience. So only I've heard a lot of moms say, like, while their kids nap, they have to nap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think leisure could even be like the 5 minutes you give yourself. Like, even if you have to maybe wake up a little bit earlier before they get up and be like, this 5 minutes, I'm going to meditate, or this 5 minutes.
Shout out to all the mothers. Yeah,
shout out to all the mamas.
Shout out
like
to all the
literally
mamas.
This 5 minutes, because one thing that got me started into thinking about leisure was meditation.
Yes.
I know a lot of people say, I don't have time for meditation. Literally on YouTube, there's 2-minute meditations. There's 3-minute meditations. There's a minute meditation. Like literally just even if you're like a non-negotiable is that every day 2 minutes I'm going to meditate.
We do our gratitude together.
So if you do have a partner or someone there, like, listen, these 5 minutes, these 2 minutes, don't bother me.
Yeah.
Don't, even if your child, like my friend just posted something where her baby watches this thing on YouTube for all the moms. It's this thing on YouTube with fruits, and the babies are like occupied. They cannot move from the screen.
Yeah.
If you got to put something on TV and like, I'm just going to, my 5 minutes is non-negotiable, that's your leisure time.
Yeah. It's true. So my leisure time, what did you list your leisure activities? No,
You go first.
Okay. So my leisure activities, I love audiobooks. I love podcasts. One of my favorite podcasts. The book I'm listening to right now is You're a Badass at Making Money. One of my favorite podcasts is Ratchet and Respectable, which is an amazing podcast. It's a popping ass podcast, pop culture, opinions, all that kind of stuff. I love freestyling. I'll put on a beat and just freestyle and just have fun. And I love making playlists, y'all. I be feeling like I'm a DJ. A lot of my playlists are incomplete, but it just feels good to just take time out to explore new artists, find different vibes. Like, what is the vibe of this podcast? So for me, it feels like a challenge to be like, all right, this is a chill reading, meditative kind of like podcast. Now I got to find the music to fit into that. So that feels fun and meditative and chill to me. So those are things that I really enjoy as leisure. I love those things.
Mm-hmm. She said meditation, you open your eyes and your kids, they're staring at you. Now kids do be like, so you gonna wake up?
What's good? What's up? So go ahead.
But maybe taking a walk with them too and having them, or go to the park, having them tire themselves out. Again, I'm not a mom, but I do understand. Kudos to y'all.
Yeah.
For me, I love making playlists. I love dancing in my room. One of my favorite leisure activities, y'all, and don't laugh at me. So I have a chair in my living room and I can see the sky. Sometimes I would just sit on there and look at the sky and like look at the clouds and be like, what do I see? Sky gazing is one of my favorite things to do. It's literally not a real hobby, but I just love to.
It's what you enjoy.
Leisure for me is like, since I've been working from home because of the pandemic, I love making tea in the middle of the day. I don't know what it is about making tea in the middle of the day, honey, but I be feeling like I am royalty and I am in the British. I make my little tea. I steep it for a good 4 minutes. That's leisure for me.
Yeah. No, she said that. She said, Laura, you're right. You have to make time to get up earlier or stay up later. It's just something we have to make time for. Rhonda, that's why my podcast hasn't started. I told y'all, excuses are useless. We talked about the last live. Excuses are useless. Now, obviously, all my shit on my body, I get that we all have families, circumstances, lives, obligations, parents. I get it. We got all that shit. But you also have dreams that we have to fulfill. Because guess what? Your dream ain't just some cute little thing that's keeping you up at night. God is talking to you and giving you a nudge. That's why it shows up in your dreams. That's why it wakes you up. That's why it's in your belly and you feel it and you're nervous about it. You get what I'm saying? So now what I want Laura and I to talk about now are just our intentions as parents. Our goal, we want to have children. We want to have 2 children because I don't want an only child, y'all. I can't have an only child. Anyway, we want to have an only child. So let's talk about our intention as parents. Like, what are our goals? I mean, some of this shit is ideal, may not happen, may not work. I don't know because we ain't parents. Right. I want to say that one of our main things as parents, here's the thing. As women of color specifically, Black women, I would love to carry. Absolutely. I think it's very important for us to release certain things. We have pressure from past generations, friends, family, parents, whatever. If you need somebody to clean your house, let them come clean your house. If you need a food service and you need meal prep, let somebody cook for you. If you need a chef, get them. One thing that I feel like Laura and I are going to need for our mental health, for our dating life, is a nanny, you guys. Mm-hmm. We're going to find a nanny, you guys. And she ain't going to be around. She's not a full-time nanny. But when I need certain stuff done, I want to be able to have a go-to person that I can call, that I trust, that I can appreciate you being with my children, you know. I might only need you for 6 hours, maybe 4 hours for date night, whatever. But I need someone that I could trust and appreciate in our space. So having a nanny is something I'm very intentional about. And I don't care what I have to do to have a nanny. I don't care.
And I get that everybody doesn't have the resources sometimes to have a nanny. You know, it's just not in the budget sometimes. But I think
that's something that I want for us, because date night's important. Also, just sometimes I don't want to be around the kids. And not even like if I'm in a bad mood or if I had a rough day, I don't want to take that energy or my kids to receive that energy. You get what I'm saying? So we may have to have a nanny come in for a couple hours, you know?
Yeah.
And I want to be able to have somebody I could call and be like, yes, I will pay your rate. I don't care what it is. I need some time, you know? Yeah. Tasha said, Laura, back there looking beautiful as always. You know, y'all gonna call me Big Mama. I'm applying for that job. I'm just saying, so that's something for me. And also a very important intention for me is for us to have individual time. So if Laura wants to take a solo trip, if I want to go hang out with my cousins for the weekend, whatever I got going on, something that's very important to us, our intentions are to be like, okay, cool. You're gonna be gone for 4 or 5 days. We're gonna call on our tribe, nanny, grandparents, whatever, for the kids to be taken care of. You know, we're really big on us maintaining our individuality and that being important in our relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about her taking a solo trip. Bye, baby. Have a great time. Mm-hmm. You know, drinks on me, whatever. But I just feel like that's important because guess what? If she's happy, the house is happy, kids are happy, she a better partner, whatever. That's really important. So I don't care about her taking solo trips. And I don't care how often it is, honestly, you know.
Like I said, back in the day, I was working 2 jobs and going to school, and my house was a mess. A family member came by and cleaned my house and washed the clothes. Said, if you're overwhelmed, tell me next time. It's hard.
Rhonda, FYI, the etymology definition of kiss means monster. I love y'all, but when you push, or Laura push that baby out, it's going to change your whole world in a way you have no idea until you experience.
I agree. Hearing that, that's the thing. I think it's so hard for me to talk about it because I haven't experienced it yet. And so many moms just say, like, once it happens and you have that experience and you have the baby, you're just like, it's a feeling you can't explain. I'm not saying I'm not connected, but it hasn't happened for me yet. No. So I mean, until I have that experience where it's like, my baby is going to be.
I don't care what nobody says.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like that feeling.
I'm just saying I'm not ashamed of like feeling like I want a nanny. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of things that women should probably offload, be it cleaning, washing the clothes, whatever. I'm offloading shit. Like, honestly, I like like a lot of women that I follow online be like, yo, getting a nanny was so clutch. She not gonna be full time. She ain't gonna be full time nanny. That's all I'm saying. Because I plan on like the second half of my life. First of all, I'm retiring at 46. Let's just start there. So I'm gonna be available. But the second half of my life is about parenthood, partnership, and philanthropy. So that's what my life is going to be. But even sometimes I just may not want to be around the kids. Like I need a break, you know, and I'm going to call the nanny to come take care of them. You know what I'm saying? It's a love that you like, nah, I'm good. I'm home. She beautiful, baby. I don't want nothing else. My son's going to be 12 next month. And I still have that feeling of when they first put him on my chest. I believe Chinese women stay on bed rest during their pregnancy. It's instantly an overwhelming feeling of being overprotective of your children. Delegating is life. Yes, absolutely. Even with a nanny, you're going to be on her back. Like, this is my baby. Do it right. I feel you, but y'all.
I do think, though, like, if you meet good people, like for me, growing up, my babysitter, she lived down the hall. And my parents found her. They had put up a little notice in the building, and she ended up being my babysitter. And she was just good people. Like, me and her are still in contact to this day, my babysitter growing up. And they just felt safe for her. You know, they were just like, so much so that my parents had wrote in their, like, you know, documents that if something happened to them, that her and her husband would take care of me.
Yeah.
You know,
and I want to.
So there's certain people you just meet in life where you got that feeling.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, you do stuff how I do stuff.
And I want to say this too. We also got to try for people. We got to try. We got grandparents. So I'm saying, like, the kids might be with their grandparents. They might be with the tribe. They might be with the nanny. But sometimes they just not going to be with us. Is all I'm saying. Because we had a 3-day weekend planned. We going to go on this 3-day weekend. These kids going to go with somebody. You know what I'm saying? That we trust, that we know.
And also, I want my kids to also be kids that people want them to go to. Like, oh, you know, your child was a pleasure. Of course, kids are going to be kids. But I want my kids to have some type of act right so that they could go by somebody's house and they want to invite them back.
I'm already on break and I ain't even a mama yet. So I'm just telling you, like, having a break is very important to me. And let me tell you something. Look, everybody that's part of the tribe, y'all wanted these kids so bad, including my mom. You wanted these kids so bad. So here you go. Have your grandkids for 5 days. You wanted these kids so bad. Now they're here. Here you go. Here. Have fun. Y'all post TikToks or whatever y'all gonna do. They just not gonna be with us. We gonna be on vacation.
My sister, even when the kids are not with her, she call every 5 minutes.
Girl,
Lord, what they doing?
Nope.
What they got on? Nope. Let me see a picture of it. I'm like, girl, well, what is the purpose of you dropping them off if you gonna be? Oh, I just feel so bad.
Look, girl,
listen.
Them kids with the grandparents, they with the tribe. Look, I'm not saying I don't care. So
my parents, they ain't missed me, child. They was going on cruises, everything. I be with my grandma, like, oh, let me put my coat on. They're like, Laura, unfortunately, you're not going to this one. So put your coat back and take your ass to bed.
And I'm so excited about having kids. Y'all know how important motherhood is for me. If you are here for the first time, I want to push out a baby. I don't care if I have twins. Like, having babies is so important. Also understand that I'm somebody who wants to dedicate the second half of my life to my kids. I want to be a full-time mom. I'm be a stay-at-home mom. That's me.
She said, when I dropped them off at Granny's house, I put my phone on silent.
Right, because you know they safe. They good. All I'm saying is, when they with certain people, you probably like, I ain't tripping, you know. But what I'm saying is that, like, a lot of my life is dedicated to my kids. Like, I literally want to slow down and stop life at 46 to give them all my time. And guess what? That means sometimes somebody else gonna have to step in because, baby, I've been with you all day and you get on my nerves. I need some time. I need a minute.
And I do feel like my kids gonna be so good that people won't like, oh, bring them back over.
Yeah.
They're gonna make up the bed. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna know how to make a little breakfast. They're gonna know how to do a little, you know, toast and maybe some eggs or something like that. Something easy where you like, they can pour their own cereal. But what I'm
saying for me, you guys, my experience as a little kid, y'all, I was everybody's baby. That's what I was telling Laura. I'm like, I was everybody's baby. It's a lot of my cousins I call right now, and I was their baby. They love picking me up. They love being with me for a whole week. I was never a problem. So obviously, we want to have hopefully good kids, decent kids that people want to be around.
I'm not saying good, but I'm just saying like
something that you could be around.
I used to act up at home. But when I went to other people's house, I already knew. Because I was like, don't let these people call my mama and tell them I act up at their house. So when I stayed the night at my godmother's house, I woke up in the morning, I made the bed. I was like, oh, yes, ma'am. And she called my mom, was like, you know, Laura. And my mom was like, oh, I know. Because I know she did it. And she was so shocked that I had did that.
You want some chicken?
No. Why? I don't want that.
What are we doing?
We gonna make the food.
Y'all, Laura eats late as fuck, okay? I'll be on the phone with her like, you cooking? It's 11 o'clock. Anyway, y'all, so she said, look, Yvette said, I love that Laura is not shy at all. She says what's on her mind. We know Rhonda is going to happen. I've seen the meme that said you as a parent are responsible for your children's pleasure, but to be around. Okay. It hit me hard because my second work gives me a run for my money, but thanks to her auntie. Mona says, child, we took a trip to Myrtle Beach for a wedding, and I dropped my daughter off with my mom. Like, girl, bye. I know she was in perfectly good hands. Plus, mama needs a break sometimes. Yep. Bubble says, part of my depression, I wanted at least one child. I can see that being tough. Like, if you weren't able to have a baby, yeah. What age y'all talking about? Because up to 3, they are complete moms. Mukbangs like act a fool at home, but when you go out, best behavior. That's right. Not for real. Yeah. Baby, why you want my chicken?
I just don't want none.
It's good though.
Okay.
You didn't taste it.
All right.
Why don't I know?
I just don't want none. I want
what? Enchiladas?
Yeah.
Y'all, we make enchiladas,
No,
fried tacos. I mean, not fried tacos, taquitos. I guess it's our fried tacos here. Baby, would you want an only child?
No, I don't want an only child. Even though being an only child, I'm not an only child. I have older sisters, but they didn't live with me. You know, there's a lot of perks though. You get to do a lot of shit, you know. But
there's so much pressure on the child. You get blamed for everything. I got blamed for everything. Even though
nobody blame it on.
Most of that shit was my fault. But you don't have nobody to even try to bounce it off of. You know? Hey, Kira. Too lonely. I had a bomb ass life. I had a gang of cousins though too. If you haven't given a lot of thumbs up, please be sure to give it a thumbs. Shout out from Croatia.
I'm definitely coming to visit.
Hey, Croatia, I heard this popping.
I'm definitely going. So thank you, Croatia. I'll be there.
My daughter Florida. She's so a little monster, my little sweet sour Gemini. Oh,
I'm a Gemini.
I love Gemini, y'all.
We are sweet and sour.
Yeah. Gemini probably my favorite song. Even before Laura. She adds to it. My mama a Gemini. Candy a Gemini. My friend Eric a Gemini. Kaya a Gemini. Laura Gemini. I have 9 siblings. We didn't all live with each other. Okay. My Gemini is 8 going on 9, child. I'm born as fuck as the only child. Oh, I'm a lit ass only child. I feel like so look, babe.
You can.
All right, y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna change the number. Oops. Oh, dang it. All right, y'all. We finna open the phone line. So if you want to call in, y'all. Let me put this. Let me pin this to the top. If you want to call in with a topic, with questions, advice, doesn't matter. Call in 323-364-4566. You can block your number if you'd like to. We ain't out here trying to get you. We ain't out here trying to hustle you. None of that, y'all.
None of that.
None of that. So if you want to call in, y'all. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Rhonda and Laura, do you have a plan just in case? Not been a downer. Just have those plans and things and not work out the way. About kids? You talking about kids, Morel?
Look.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anybody want to bang our line, you can come through, call. I know some people like, oh shit, I'm nervous. I feel you. So if anybody will call in, questions, advice, topics. I'd rather you be honest with me than lie to my face because I've been lied to and end up being hurt in the end. But when you find one person, you know.
Yeah. Also, some people are lying to themselves, so they can only be as honest with you as they are honest with themselves. They're telling you the truth that they believe in that moment.
I agree. Tosh said, my 7-year-old just asked me why I'm single. I jokingly said, because I'm toxic. He said, you just got to find a man that's toxic.
I love kids because they be coming up with simple solutions. Like, okay, just find somebody that's, that's saying you are. I'm saying
they just basically like find somebody on the same shit you on.
Kids be like, okay, so
find somebody toxic like you. You feel? What's so funny is that I've gotten a couple of messages from y'all that are in the DMV area, and they're like, Rhonda, if I see you, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, come say hi. Come say hi. Oh, the phone didn't ring, Paula. Wait, one of my features. My features might be off. Hold on. That shit might not be on. Paula, call back. Wait, hold on, babe. Can you look at it, babe? No.
I mean, I don't know how it works.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, y'all. Shit.
Do you have a time on us?
No, hold on. I don't think I do. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Girl, if I see you, y'all. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Something must be off because something is not working. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Email. No, I'm screen. Okay. Boom. Oh, my ringer is off. That's what it is.
Our ringer's off, y'all.
But no, the call still didn't come in though. Hold on.
Well, let's do a test. Somebody call and then you see.
Do not disturb is off. I'm gonna turn it off right now. Can somebody call?
Somebody call and then.
Can somebody call, please? How old are you, Laura?
I'm 33.
I'm in the sticks of PG. I probably won't see y'all this round. Paul, I'm about to call Paula back. Because Paula, this is the second time you called. No. Wait. I'm going to call her. Ball.
So if you miss it, you can call him back.
I guess, yeah. Okay, cool. Got it. Oh. It's not ringing.
It's not ringing.
I don't even know who we're calling right now, honestly.
It's not ringing, so I guess she'll call you guys back.
What's up, Remy? Oh, it said the Remy. Hello?
Rhonda?
Hi, who's this?
This is Paula Maxwell.
Paula, what's up?
I'm so shocked because I called you 3 times and it kept telling me you weren't available.
I wonder why it's saying that. I wonder why. That's crazy. What's going on, Paula? How you doing? Good to hear your voice. To go know the name.
I'm doing well. I'm over here relaxing, debating whether or not I'm going to eat this devil food donut that's screaming at me. But
you should eat a donut. Eat the donut. We team donut.
Yeah, it's an Edmund donut too, so you know that's good, right?
Eat it, yeah. But, I love hearing y'all voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad. Look, you called me the other week, and I'm glad they were able to call back now. I got to figure out what the setting is tripping because something's not right. But
what I don't understand is how did you call me back? Was that something the phone did, or did you dial my number?
Your number showed up, so I called back.
Oh, okay, good. Because sometimes, iPhones, they do wild stuff. I don't know.
They do.
It might have been one of them things where we were connected and I didn't know it, and I hung up, and then it called.
No, the phone hasn't rung at all. That's the thing. So usually it rings, but it's not. Wow. That's not what's going on. But see, what happens is once we're done taking live calls, I change the settings. I have to turn the number off because people will continue to call, and I have to turn it off. So
that's true.
There's something that I need to turn back. I know, right. Right. Somebody said, "Do I hear an accent? Is there an accent?" They said in the live. That's what they said in the chat.
An accent? I'm from New York, so I guess you're here in New York.
Okay. What part of New York you from? I knew that you was from New York. I didn't know if that was where you were from, but I knew you were in New York.
Yes. Well, right now I'm living in Brooklyn. I originated in Harlem. I lived in the Bronx for 30 years, and I've been in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Brooklyn. Beef. Who wants? Hey, what part of Brooklyn?
I was thinking about you today, Laura, because I was walking down Fulton Street, and I was like, gee, I wonder if Laura's ever been over here.
Okay, Fulton and where? Like downtown Brooklyn, Fulton, or?
No, uptown, more like between, let's say, Nostrand and Albany Avenue.
Okay, more towards Flatbush? A little bit?
No, more towards Crown Heights.
Oh, Crown Heights, yes. I have family that's live in Crown Heights, yep.
Mm-hmm. You know where Restoration Plaza is?
I don't know where Restoration Plaza is because, first of all, there's so many new things. First of all, in Brooklyn.
I've been here for a while. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know Restoration Plaza. But my mom went to my mom went to Mega Evers, which is in Crown Heights. So
okay,
yeah, that area.
That's where I am. And I'm right now in a fight trying to get a new apartment because my building, going downhill. So trying to get into senior housing, and that is such a trip.
I can only imagine what it's like trying to get into senior housing. I know that when you're in the big markets, it's so competitive trying to get a place. It's very hard. It's not easy. Even if you get in an apartment, it's like buying real estate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Harley haven't said.
I applied to some place, and they wanted to know my score on my high school equivalency test. I was like, I took that test 45 years ago. Do you really think I know the number? Or have the certificate, have the piece of paper that had the number?
Yeah. That's crazy. But I'll tell you this, is that I want to say, now that we're on the line right now, that, I thank you for being on the channel. I see you all the time. I love reading your comments. And I just appreciate you, I just want to I'm glad that I get to tell you that I love you and I appreciate you on the phone directly,
Same here. You have no idea what you and your cousins did for me during this COVID time.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You guys got me through. You made me laugh. Because believe me, at the beginning of this COVID thing, Paula was going nowhere.
We were stuck. We was all stuck together, and you know what? We showed up like how family show up for each other. You work it out. Sometimes you don't know what your family needs, but you're willing to be flexible. You're willing to be open, and you guys helped me a lot too. The GP fam helped me a lot for my own. I'm grateful that I didn't have a breakdown mentally. You get what I'm saying? So we showed up for each other, and that's what community and family is. Being able to be there for each other. That's important, and a lot of us don't have that,
Exactly, because I really don't have any family. So when this thing happened, and I found and kind of, because that's when I really kind of discovered YouTube. I knew about YouTube, but I wasn't really using it that much. I wasn't interacting with it that much. And you, Steph and Tasha, if it wasn't for y'all, I'm telling you, because y'all introduced me to a lot of other YouTube channels that I wasn't really looking at. I was just on YouTube, just looking around. And I'm telling you, you guys opened up like a whole new venue, a whole new family in a way.
We helped each other, and look, God will put you where you're supposed to be, whether you agree or not. You get to where you're going, and you may have questions, you may want to resist, you may want to, whatever. But this is exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. Number one, that I told my parents. And number two, I'm grateful for the GP fam, because I honestly don't know what I would have did without y'all. That's the truth. I'm not really sure.
And what would we have done without you? It's just like you said, we are where we're supposed to be.
We was with each other, and I'm grateful, because look, you can't put a price tag on you feeling safe, you feeling like your mental health was okay, you feeling entertained, you feeling like you can, let loose for a minute, whatever. You can't put a price tag on that, and I'm grateful.
There are people just like you in similar situations and similar feelings. That's very important.
Yeah. Well, this is. I didn't see none of this coming, but I'm grateful that God saw it fit, and I'm grateful that I've met all of you all, and you guys are extremely important to me. And I like this segment where we could talk and I can hear your voice, because things are always usually pretty one-sided.
Yeah.
So I love being able to hear your voice, hear you talk, say what you have to say. That's really important to me. So I'm really glad that we finally got a chance to catch up, because I did see that you left me a message a couple weeks ago. And I'm glad that I got to hear your voice now. And you don't know how much peace and happiness it brings me to hear your voice, because I spend so much time with y'all that it's like, I want to hear your voice, and I know that it could be uncomfortable calling in. And I'm going to figure out what the phone issue is, but I do love you guys and I appreciate you so much. So, thank you so much for calling in. I'm glad I got to call you back and you picked up. Yes. And it's so good to hear your voice for the first time.
Well, same here, and I'm not going to hold you up too long because I have to get some gas, so I'm going to go eat that donut. And I'm going to get back on the live, and let somebody else go.
Okay, well, thank you, Paula. So
Have
good talking to you. Have a good night. Have a good
Paula.
weekend, too. We love you very much.
Yes.
We love you.
Good night, both of you.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. We love you. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Y'all
are so sweet, babe. You really do have the best community. You guys are awesome.
Look,
and you never know, and I always tell her this all the time, you never know how you are blessing people, you know?
Yeah. Okay, let me figure out what the issue is because, okay, you missing, call back. Let me see if I can call this person back because I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on with the phone line, you guys. Not really sure. So I called. Did I get Paula? Okay, that's Paula. Okay, got her. Okay, I got her. I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna call you. I'm not sure, but you might not answer. I'm not really sure. I had to leave and come back. Glad you stay here, cause yeah, right. I love Paula's energy. Great, it's good energy. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Can you hear me? Okay. Hey, what's going on? Who is this? Don't be nervous.
Betty.
This is who? This Betty?
Unpredictable.
What's up, Betty? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Doing really good. Good to talk to you. I had a couple calls come in, so I'm calling people back because I don't know what's going on while the call's not coming in. How's everything?
Yeah, because you said try and see if it'll work.
I don't know. I got some settings I got to change. I don't know what it is, though. But I want to call you back and see what's going on. Oh, okay. It's a setting. I don't know what it is. How you doing? How's everything? How's your week been?
The weekend's been good. I'm actually sipping martinis right
Okay.
now.
Come on, Martini.
We here for the martinis. Let me pour me another drink. You know what I'm saying?
It's my birthday weekend.
You a Gemini?
Yeah.
Okay. I love Gemini, so you ain't gonna hear nothing bad from me. So I'm sold on the Geminis now.
We get bad raps all the time.
No, y'all do. People be ready.
Rap.
People be ready to go in. You know what I'm saying? So
we get a bad rap.
Y'all are great people, though. You know, but I think it also requires a certain type of energy to interact and be good with a Gemini. Mm-hmm. And I think that Gemini is the closest with an Aquarius, honestly, because there's a lot of things with the Aquarius. I mean, not even Laura's not the only Gemini in my life. So one of my close friends, Candy, my mom. There's a lot of things I don't have to explain to a Gemini. Y'all just get me. You know, which I can appreciate because it becomes so tiring have to explain stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
my best friend of 52 years is an Aquarius.
Oh, I know y'all get along good because the energy is just it really kind of bounces off of each other. So when you talk about when I hear Outcasts talk about a Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini energy, it just works. Right. It just works, and I'm glad because it's just so many. I have so many isms that I don't want to have to stop and explain every time, So
right.
Yeah. But I'm glad that you called in. How's?
Hi, Laura.
Hey, boo. What's up?
I am so nervous, and I already been on Zoom with you.
Don't be nervous.
Look, we just look, girl. We regular people sitting here chilling and drinking.
We just chilling. But I'm glad that I got a chance to call you and hear your voice and talk to you and see what's going on and see how the week and stuff has been with you.
Yeah, I was listening to the other lady that was talking, and I basically went through the same thing. And I don't know how I ran across. I can't even remember. I think my mom ran across you guys.
Oh, across my channel?
Yeah, well, my mom. Well, see, we used to watch our church all the time on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the first person my mom saw was Cuzzo.
Okay.
And she would laugh, and God rest her soul, she left here last year, this life. But she would laugh, and she was always say, I really like this little boy. I just really like him. About this little boy.
I like this little boy.
And so then we started watching her, and then I ran across Steph and Tosh, and I started watching her. And basically, it's the same thing that the lady said before that you just spoke with.
Oh, the Paula. Mm-hmm.
You guys have gotten me through a lot. Just watching you guys, just listening. I think you're awesome. I really do. I think you're awesome.
Thank you.
I think you're real, very real. And that's the thing that I appreciate and I like is realness. And I watch a lot of people, but real you can enjoy. Real is good when you're talking about the soul, dealing with the spirit of, just life, period.
Yeah.
And I have went through a lot and, we take care of my mom who had dementia. And like I said, she left this life last year.
Yeah.
And that was a lot to go through, And then as an only child, just a lot. But you guys bring a light. You need something to look forward to, just getting through the day. And I just want to say I appreciate you. I love you. And I appreciate the fact that you opened up so much in your own life, which is not an easy thing to do.
Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for calling. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for all of that. Because, essentially the only thing I ever wanted from YouTube was a community. And I tell y'all this all the time. And it's so hard to find a place where you could belong, and where we all can just truly show up as ourselves. It don't matter how old you are. It don't matter how much money you make. It don't matter where you live. It don't matter about none of that. It don't matter about what you like. None of that. We can all just show up and be ourselves. And that's just extremely important to have, And, I'm glad that you're here with me. I'm glad that you found the channel. I'm glad you were open to me and listening and watching. And I'm glad you're here now. And I'm glad that we're talking right now. I just want to make it very clear to everybody that, I don't take any of it for granted. Mm-hmm. I don't take any of it for granted. I don't. I appreciate and I value who y'all are. And you could be doing anything right now. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that you're here means a lot to me, So it's really good to hear from you and, just talk, So thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. And let somebody else,
Okay, we're going to try to call some other people or figure out what's going on. But thank you so much for calling in, Betty. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And, just continue to, be around and be a part of the community because, we the GP family. It is what it is. And I love you guys deeply. I really do.
Okay.
All right. You take care. Have a good night. Have a good weekend, too. Okay? All right.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. I don't know if you're tired of Tipsy Rhonda getting emotional around it. No,
she get emotional.
Y'all know I'm serious.
She get emotional. Get your baby.
Baby. I love you too, baby. I'm gonna call one more person. I don't know what the fuck. Wait, hold on. Let me go to my settings real quick. Hold on, babe. Let's see settings. Babe, can you help me? Because I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
Okay, go down with devices. Okay, it's my. Oh. No, that's linked. Oh.
I don't know.
I'm about to call you back right now because I don't know.
Yeah, she's gonna have to call people back
because I don't know what's going on. Everything is turned on. You know what I'm saying? How do you call the person though? Okay, hold on.
Here.
Where?
Call.
Oh, girl. Maybe I don't have too much bourbon. I'm about to call you, Purple Haze. Hopefully you answer. What's up, TY? What's going on? We can tell everything since you're here. You got it. Hello?
Hello?
Toya?
Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Is this Toya? I'm sorry. Hey. I'm sorry. I'm putting your government all out everywhere. I'm sorry about that. Sorry.
No, you good.
Oh, okay.
It's Purple Haze. Hey, little girl. Hey, Mama.
What's up, Purple Haze? What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Just wanted to say hey, and I love y'all so much. I love y'all together. I love y'all apart. Y'all are everything. And Rhonda, I'm so proud of you. You already know. And I'm gonna let somebody else call me.
But hold on. Let me take a minute to tell you I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of you doing your channel. I'm proud of you for getting your products off of the ground. I'm just proud of. We've had different conversations, and I'm proud of the things you've realized about yourself, things you feel like you now deserve. Things that you want to go after, that's so important, and it doesn't matter how much anybody shares. It's still up to you to have your own personal journey to have those aha moments. You get what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you're in that space where you're in a growing, healing place, and
Oh, yeah.
You know, just to stay the course for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is, like, we live in such a social media world where so much is attached to numbers and it makes you feel like you're not doing nothing. I fight this battle too. And I've gotten to a place where, you know, thank God I asked my Lord, it helps to reset me sometimes on certain things. But just know that what you're doing makes sense. It's meaningful. It's important. And just to keep on doing it, you know, I value what you're doing, you know, and I know others do too. And sometimes it just takes time for other people to catch on, you know, and I'm glad that you're in this place is what I'm saying. You know, I know it took time to get where you are now, and I'm glad that you're here. So just keep on doing your thing is my whole point.
Thank you so much. And you know what? It's crazy because I've never been so patient, but I'm very patient. All of this is appreciative. I could literally have 0 subscribers. So I'm very appreciative. And it's a lot of it goes to you, Rhonda, because I remember to this day when you told me to just do it.
You gotta do it.
So
we got to do it. We owe it to ourselves to just do a lot of stuff in this life. You know, a lot of stuff you just got to do for yourself. It ain't about nobody else. Just do it for yourself. Because the thing about this, a lot of us have to show up for ourselves because we haven't done that before. You know, it's a lot of things we don't see through. It's a lot of things we don't believe in. So it ain't even about nobody else believing that shit. It's the fact that I believed in myself enough to make certain things happen. So that sometimes is the lesson. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the subscribers, you know, because that's the thing. Like, you know, I had to go through a process of accepting YouTube for what it was, you know, for certain things for myself, because I had certain expectations on myself. But it's like I had to see it for what it was. And once I freed myself of certain things, I had to move on to other stuff, you know? Yeah. And that's what it's about, though. You got to show up for yourself. You know, we show up time and time again for other people, but a lot of it is just showing up for yourself. And a lot of us fall short with that, you know?
We really do. And you have, not only that, you have an amazing team, you have an amazing woman, and an amazing GP fam. I see y'all in the chat. I'm trying to see who said, hey, y'all.
Everybody. So Purple Haze is who I'm talking to right now, if you guys don't know. And, you know, I still, you know, I'll never forget how Victoria brought you to the live. It was your birthday. It was last year. It was a pandemic. I remember how we met. Like, that's the thing. Like, and you've been around ever since. And we have fun and we talked and we laugh. And, you know, you've been around ever since. So I appreciate you being open to something that was new. You know, you didn't know who I was when she talked about my channel and stuff like that. Yeah. So I appreciate you coming through and you've been showing up ever since. So thank you.
Yes, I've always got your back. If Victoria introduced me to anybody, it's because they're genuine. So I'm here. I'm locked in.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I do. And thank you for calling in. Thank you for always showing me love. Thank you for being positive. And, you know, I see what you're doing. And don't let nobody slow you down. You know, you got greatness written all over you. So just keep on going after it. You know, it take time for certain things. But that's such as life. You know, we got to take time to nurture and do certain things before we get to the harvest. And I know you understand that. So just keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for being patient. I know y'all probably wanted to call in. So thank y'all. And I see y'all. And I will see y'all later.
All right. We love you. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for calling. All right. Bye-bye. Take care. All right, y'all. Whew, that was deep.
Yeah.
All right, I know we got to go eat. Yeah, Sonya just thinking about this. She's trying to send me some gator, and you had them crack. Who got gator? Soon as I get my niche, I'm making a YouTube channel as well. Been a plan of mine. Do it. What's up, Josephine? What's going on? How you doing? I don't know what's going on with this number. Y'all, I'm gonna have to figure it out because it's a lot of people that look like they called in. God damn.
Yeah, but it's not ringing, so
it's not. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta find out.
I'm gonna make this one last call and we're gonna wrap up, y'all, because we gotta go eat. We haven't eaten, y'all.
Yeah, I'm starving.
I know. I gotta feed, because if I don't feed her, then, you know what I'm saying, she don't go off on me. And I ain't got time for her going off on me. You feel me, y'all? Hello? Oh, no. Okay. We'll try to call somebody back in 267 area code. Sorry I missed your call. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's up with somebody. Y'all gotta figure out the settings. I don't know what's happening. Everything's turned on though. Even Laura looked at you guys. I have no idea what's happening. But I'm grateful for the y'all that I did talk to tonight. I had a sandwich, a slap. Oh, you have my number now, so you can come to NY, so you can call. I'll call it next time.
Yeah.
I hope you guys had a good time hanging out with us. I hope you guys just, if you have a good, y'all, we at 149 with the thumbs up. Can you give me one more thumbs up to get to 150, you guys?
More thumbs up.
We finna go
eat. It was so great talking to you as well.
It was great talking to all of y'all. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling Toya. Thank you for calling Betty. Thank you so much. Good talking to you as well.
And she will be in New York. She gonna come visit.
I'm definitely coming to New York. Y'all, even if it wasn't for Laura, the food in New York, I'm coming back for the food for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. The food is too damn good out there. The food, that's some of the best food I've had in my life. Like, oh my God, the food is good out there. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. What's up, Lene? What's going on? We get ready to wrap up. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. We love you guys very much.
Have fun with y'all tonight. This was deep. We had conversations about all type of stuff, so we hope you guys enjoyed.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, if you're watching the live, you're replaying it. Hope you're enjoying it as well. I love to meet you when you come. I'll let you know when I'm out there. The chat is everything for supportive. I love you guys so much. GP family, you guys are extremely important to me. I want the best for you guys at all times. Just my general prayer and desire for you all is to have the life that you want, the life you desire. And I know that in order to become who you want to be and have the things you want, it requires us to do a lot of uncomfortable things, you guys. There's a lot of uncomfortable conversations we have to have. There's a lot of relationships we need to end. There are a lot of things we got to talk about that we just don't want to, you guys. But that conversation is going to free you for so much. So I hope that you guys have that conversation sooner than later. And that you know, when it's about transcending into the next part of your life, you got to get rid of the baggage, you guys. The baggage is hard.
Amen.
So I hope you guys can let go of the baggage and the things that are no longer serving you. You know, as human beings, we're meant to evolve and change and explore and understand and reimagine and redesign and all that kind of stuff. You know, I know, like, I was raised with somebody that told me to sit down and do the same thing for 40, 50 years. That's what my parents knew at the time. But I'm a different kind of person, you guys. And I'm going to continue to reimagine and redesign myself for the rest of my life. And that makes me happy, you know, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of it's not attached to money. Money is important, but your happiness is extremely important. So whatever you feel like that you have found in life that makes you happy, please go after it even harder. You might be going after a little bit, increase it this much. We all deserve happiness.
You found something from this live you can take away.
Yeah. So increase your happiness, you guys, whatever that looks like. And it may not be something that your mama wants you to do, or your granny wants you to do, or your kids want you to do, but it's what you want to do. And you have to make that decision for yourself.
Yeah.
And I want you to choose you. And once you do it, never stop doing it. Choosing yourself is extremely important. I'm in a relationship with this beautiful woman right here, and I still choose myself every single day.
Choose yourself, baby.
I still get to choose myself, you guys. You don't have to give up your relationship because you choose yourself. I choose the things that...
You're preaching right now. Look,
I'm just saying.
We're going to be here for another 2 hours.
I'm just telling you guys. We're going to go eat, but I'm telling you that choose yourself and never stop doing it is what I'm saying, okay? Yeah. You deserve that, okay? I want you guys to be happy and fulfilled. Having a fulfilling life is what we all want. A lot of people are living a very empty, unhappy, miserable fucking life, and I don't want that for y'all. And if you're doing it, it's time to pivot, baby, okay? So that's it, y'all. All right? I love you. Laura loves you, too.
I love you guys.
We're going to go drink, eat.
We're going to go eat. Most important.
You want to eat, too?
Yep.
Drink, eat. We're going to go eat, you guys. I'm going to go make some enchiladas or fried or taquitos. I don't know what we having. Anyways, you guys, we love you.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Good night,
Be proud of who you are and what you're doing. We love you guys. We'll see you guys soon. Love you so much, you guys. Take care. Bye, y'all. Bye. Okay, let's get it, y'all. Let's go get some food.